day, Dawns ARKS! Welcome everyone to your weekly Phantasy Star Online 2 podcast recorded live on December 19th, 2020. I am one of your hosts, PrinceBrightstar, and with me is Xance. Go ahead and say hello.
Good morning, everyone.
Indeed, it is a very early morning here. It's basically new Genesis today, plus, the regular stuff from this week, which we're also going to be covering at the end of the show here, but the main focus up front here is going to be new Genesis here.
Yep, and there's a lot of info going to be coming out, hopefully. Do you know how long the special program is going to be?
I think it's 1 hour.
1 hour, oh boy.
Yeah, so we're going to get a lot of stuff dumped on us pretty much immediately here, I'm expecting. They were mentioning on the new Twitter, which we'll actually go to in just a second, we're going to be meeting the new class trainers today for New Genesis here.
Yep, and it looks like there were 6 of them.
Yep, so we don't know all the details just quite yet. There's only so much that we can glean from that. We are at least pretty sure there's going to be a ranger trainer, but we don't know too much else besides that at this point here. But why don't we go ahead and bring up this new Twitter here that was launched to kind of start us off. Yep, the Rappy Kamu. This is the new Twitter that launched, which is going to be disseminating information on the Japanese side. I've already got all these translated into English here, but I'm not going to be reading them directly because, Google Translate is not that good with Japanese to English translations here. But basically, this Twitter is going to be where they give out new information, and here's the new look for the Rappy. So it looks
just the same as in PSO2 normally. Just
I'd say
slightly higher,
fluffier.
Details. It is fluffier. You can see more details in the feathers. That's it.
Yep.
So it just looks more adorable.
Exactly. Yep. More adorable, and yeah, we're just going to have to see how frequently they actually appear out on the field, because this does appear to be one of the open fields that this is in right now here. Let's see, moving on from that, we do have the new class trainers here, so let's take a look at that. The first thing that kind of caught my eye in all this was actually not the class trainers, but the fact that there are solar panels around the area here, and I'm like, what is going on? Did they stop using photons? But then Earning Key kind of corrected me on that, saying that that might not be the entire story of that here. So I guess we'll have to see what's up with that. But nice to see that they are using solar panels here. Another thing that's interesting about this picture is we can see that there's a mag still in next to our Ash character.
Yeah. I believe they mentioned that the mags are purely cosmetic in New Genesis.
Yep, that's what they said in the past.
So they'll still be there, but it's just not going to give you any buffs.
Right. Yep, that makes sense. It's just strange that they would still include them like that. But I guess that's what it is for right now here. Let's see here. Moving on from that, and also we can at least confirm that there is a ranger trainer on the left side, but you really can't make out the rest of the classes here.
No, the resolution's too low to see.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see here.
I don't think they're going to be giving bonuses. If I remember correctly from reading the follow-up information, it said nothing about the mags giving any kind of bonuses. It was just a cosmetic thing on them.
Yeah, like they would just be worn as like an accessory going forward.
Yeah.
And then we have this one here. They're saying we're going to be seeing a lot of characters on the in the game for about 30 minutes. So that's I guess the character creator is going to make up the first half hour of this thing here. So we can see here the new Ash stand-in and what the new character creator looks like. Actually seems it is, but it's also similar to what we have in PSO2 already. In that you got the different subsections here. You got the face, you got the body, you got the clothes, you got the more specific details, you got the ways to check how the lighting and everything works, and then you have the section for saving your data and loading data. So,
well, if it's not broke, don't fix it.
Exactly. And good morning there, Hoxai, and everybody else that has tuned in here. Crimid, Genesis, and Rooks. Let's see. And then it looks like the team on this Twitter is also going to be hosting a hashtag event. So no specifics on that have been given out just yet here. And I guess they're still using the same logo, but I guess we'll have to see.
Still going to be called ARKS, which is interesting.
Yeah, so once again, that brings up my question of, are we going to see Shao or not? I remember I had that on the bingo card from the last show. Not too certain about what we're going to be seeing today, so I decided not to build one for this one. But it's if I had to take a guess, I mean, we're probably going to go in depth with the details of the character creator this time, and then in the back half of it, they might show us around that first town, potentially, and also go into details about the closed beta test, which we also have some details on that as well here.
Yes, the link for the closed beta test on the JP side is up, but not for the global side.
Correct. Yep. Now, I have already signed up for that, since I do have a Japanese account ready to go to get me into there, but we will have to see if there are like any sort of blocks in place to prevent outsiders from getting in. There weren't any for any of the prior beta tests, I'll say that much. So I'd be surprised if they actually implemented that for this one. But yeah, we've still got about 5 minutes here. Is there anything that you're kind of expecting to see from this thing here, Xance?
I just expect to see more gameplay. Yeah, like I said, like we said before, just explore around the town, maybe explain those classes and explain the classes that are going to be available at launch, and if there's any more that are going to be added in.
That's probably a good idea. I mean, if we were to just take the first 6 classes from PSO2, that would be Hunter, Fighter, Tector, Force, and Ranger, Gunner. But we don't really see any weapons there aside from the Ranger that's shown. So
Gunner is fun. It just have Gunner and that's fine. But when's I would kind of miss Bouncer in a way.
Yep. I mean, I didn't see any pets there, so I don't think we're gonna have Summoner. If we go back to what was it? This image here, I don't see any pets around them. So
yeah,
we'll have to see. I guess the other thing to note here is there is a white cast here, and I think somebody at some point said that might be Regius, but I'm kind of suspect of that one, given that we are talking about 1,000 years in the future, and Regius and Maria were already talking like they were going to be retiring fairly soon. So I guess we'll have to see if they actually are still active in the future like that.
Well,
and then, of course,
I don't know the whole thing with Cass, because they're just like new humans that are put into these mechanical bodies, so can't they like just not die or something?
Potentially, but they would have to replace some of their fleshy parts at some point still. I think there's still some flesh in there.
That is true. Yeah, brain decay.
Yeah, so maybe in the future they've developed a way to just import a human brain into a storage cell or something, but who knows?
Look at us thinking too far into the whole thing with Cass.
This is sort of what I do on a regular basis with all my theories, so I guess in a way I'm starting to rub off on you here.
Alright, so the stream should be starting in about a minute.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
So yeah, if you want to switch the stream over to that.
Yep. Actually, it looks like it just went live, so yeah, let me go ahead and do that here.
photons hold the soul within the cast body. Yeah, that is true. It would be nice if we got some weapons from Universe, like bring Axe back. That would be great.
Well, we were seeing drops in the prior demonstration where it looked like we were going to be having left and right weapons, so it's possible we could see a return to that.
That would be nice. I honestly like the way that Universe did weapons.
Yeah, it was, I mean, it was annoying when you found, like, a gun and you were trying to get, the twin gun. But other than that, yeah, I completely agree with you there. But yeah, basically, we're just waiting on them to start this up now here.
Yep.
And hopefully this is a good one. Hopefully, we're gonna find a lot of interesting stuff in here. I'll be trying to take some notes as we go here. And here we go.
Alrighty.
Matoy might still be around. We'll have to see.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Now, the viewers of the YouTube Telescope, everyone, good evening. Good evening. Now, let's get started. Now, this is the new program, PSO2 New Generalist Prologue 1. Now, the popular RPG online, the Phantasy Star Online 2, the second is founded to the world, or PSO2 will celebrate in 2021 next year. That's the leap burst and large scale and major and updates called the Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis or PSO2 NGS. Now, and this program is going to provide that's the charm and the latest information of this and this a PSO2 NGS. This is a very faster program, so this is called Untitled Prologue 1. This is the prologue of this and the new burst of this the game. So now we are live broadcasting the recorded program, so that you can make the comments to the program, but please allow us that we cannot make any feedback to your comments. And now also that English version of the program is presented and available in the global version PSO YouTube channel with English translation. So those who like to listen to the program in English,
can they get a Japanese person to speak English in this?
I don't know.
I would like to just make a feedback and just get
but
feeling. But
this appears to be pre-recorded.
Really
yeah, it
cute, Nib-chan. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, then let me. I'm Iwayu of Haraichi. I'm the main MC of the program. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much. And now let me introduce my assistant MC. Now, good evening, everyone. I'm the assistant MC of today. I'm Akari Nibu of the Hinatazuka 46. Everyone, thank you very much, everyone. Thank you. Now, you're a game lover? Yes. I really love the games and play games, and so always that we're playing the shooting game. Yes, now, so that this is I'm looking forward to and to join this program. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, thank you. And still, that I'm just beginner of PSO2s. I'm still studying and to get used to that game. So that's I like to just come and communicate a lot of that's the charm of this game, and also I like to play a lot of PSO2. Okay, yes, I like to do my best to play the game. Okay, thank you very much. Yes.
Do your best, translator, son.
No,
yeah.
Then all of the PSO2 players also watching the programs, and now everyone are looking.
How's the audio compared to our voices?
Program for the PSO2, and now many are excited about this program, right? Yes. Iwai-san, you also did a play of PSO2, right? Yes. And for the first time, and I used the Phantasy Star University PSU. It was about 15 years ago, and after I switched it to the PSO2, and I still keep playing on it. And it was just the launch in 2000, but I was born in 2001.
Okay, that's
so
a little bit of what we were intending here, but I can turn it up a little.
First, the launch it before I was born, even before I was born. Yeah, now you were just joining the program for the games, which originally, and the launch it before you born. It's just like really and amazing. Yes. Now I'm now feeling about my life in this program. Okay, so and also to play the PSO2, and I'm really excited. The PSO2
Let's go, Translator Kun.
renewed, and PSO2 is also really great and cool.
Yes, to get so much information out when Japanese words are so much more concise.
Yeah. Would have just been better to do subtitles, honestly.
Maybe, yeah.
I'd like to know a lot about this in PSO2, and would you please play the GS? This is not only PSO2, but also this new game of the NGS. Yes, and I hope that a lot of things that we can have more of additional things we can play. Yes, so that all this information will be presented to you for the program. Okay then, and now you are the beginner. Now you are just and putting that's the beginner's mark on it. It has a hard mark. This indicates that I am the beginner and for this episode too. Okay, thank you very much. And I'm very sorry that we can
That's
have
a nice thing to add.
Small software.
Mhm.
I'm not looking for the largest support for this 3-man, but
It's similar to the Sprout
looking-
thing.
because I'm just a senior.
Or Final
and
Fantasy
of course, so that's
14,
why-
yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
please spend that 3 and triple the size of the software, please. Okay. Then I'd like to announce that the special mission for the Mibu-chan, and she have to complete by the end of the program. Mission, yes, it's called NGS mission. Okay, you have to fulfill. What is it? Okay, then this is very fast program broadcasting, so that's why we ask the Mibu-chan that to come up with something that's the signature pose of this program, so that everyone would like to follow. Signature pose. This is signature pose of this specific program. And anything else about this? Okay, so that you don't have to just come up with your own just a personal pose. Anyway, this is signature pose for the program, right? Okay, we can use that and the pose for the title code, so that and if there's any event for this and the game and all the forwards and the guests can also make the same pose. This is very important. I felt that the very heavy responsibility and get nervous. But anyway, I like to come up with when cute the signature pose, so that everyone would like to copy or follow. Because I'm okay, and please just come up with the cute one. If it's an awkward pose, then no one will follow. So that's okay, only just one or two. Doesn't make any sense. So by the end of this program, would you please come up with that pose? Okay, I'd like to ask you to show and demonstrate that pose at the very end of the program. Okay, that's a very how can you just finish the program will depend on your signature pose. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, then this is the new program PSO2 New Genesis Prologue 1, and it is broadcasting in the program.
Yeah, Brooks, that would definitely help here.
The latest information concerning PSO2 NGS one after another. So
definitely,
I hope
or
you
just use subtitles. That would have been better.
Program. And today, Nibu-chan, please and announce the timetable today. Okay, thank you very much. And these are the timetable. Okay, all right. Okay, these are the timetable. Okay. Yeah, it just seems like you twisted the timetable. Okay.
Okay.
Now these
that went by real quick.
This
yeah.
Oh, there it is again.
Oh, there it is again.
And the section is that tell us, Hiro-san, about the game of the PSO2 and NGS. Hiro-san, yes. We ask Hiro-san, and official navigator of PSO NGS, Mr. Hiro Arai, we've invited and ask him about what kind of game is it, NGS, and what is the difference between PSO2 and PSO NGS. Mr. Hiro Arai explained it. It's really informative, yes, because I'm just a beginner's mark and put on. That's why I'm really looking forward to the section. The second section is that now that PSO2 NGS hot informations, the full of the latest information of the game. Now, this is we're going to give you some of the latest information which have never been announced yet, one after another, without any stint. Okay, so now. Then also, and I'd like to give you that what is the progress of the games, and since that we announced in September the TGS 2020, and we'd like to give you that actual device demonstrations and live demonstrations on the device. Yes, really, I'm looking forward to it. That's an actual demonstration on the device.
God, this
And
translator
also
needs to
character
breathe.
create that they introduced. And the last of all,
They do.
the last section is that PSO2 NGS message box, in which I would like to have and I'd like to introduce that some comments delivered by the users. Okay, that's Nibu-chan how just failed to just pronounce that the timetable, but now we already have gets the message for that. Okay, you're just responding to that feeling. Okay, we'd like to have a lot of that the comments for the game, please. Okay, then I'd like to move into the verified section. Okay, the verified section is here. Tell us, Hiro-san, PSO2 NGS. Okay, and what kind of section is
It
this?
sounds like new music here.
Now, the PSO2 NGS will be serviced in 2021, but we have to introduce that what kind of game it is and what's the difference from the PSO2. Okay, then I'd like to introduce and
Someone in the YouTube chat just said free melee. God damn it.
What? Did you just twist your tango? And you just mentioned about an I
actually don't have the chat pulled up here.
Okay, anyway. Okay, and let me introduce the PSO2
Oh, I see GM Customs in the
navigator,
chat. Awesome.
Hiro Arai. Okay, good morning. Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's Hiro.
Hiro-san. Now, what's your role and responsibility? Okay, let me introduce myself and good evening. I'm a PSO NGS and Official Navigator. I'm Hiro Arai. Okay, Official Navigator. What is Official Navigator? Yes, and the Official Navigator is providing information, just like and in order to make that all this, like provide the latest information for all the players can enjoy playing, and would like to bridge between and the gamers and the developers. So there's like to make the games and navigate the games to the better direction. Okay, thank you very much. Now, for the players, you are the real encouraging for the gamers and the users. Okay, so you are not the developer yourself. No, I'm not the developer, but my mission is that to just encourage and promote the excitement of the games and community. Yes, so now it's something like that is not that. And for those who are, you are the navigator, not the person for encouraging that. So. Even beginners can join it. Yes, of course. I'd like to state a lot about this new game. Okay, thank you very much. Okay then. So
change over code Rap God.
The game. So that would you please just introduce the game? Okay, PSO2 and PSO NGS.
Yeah, the chat is just talking about the translator right now.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Okay, here's the chart we've seen before. Although it's actually translated for the first time.
Yeah. So this is more so a huge update rather than a continuation.
Exactly. And from what we know now, that's going to be hitting in February, it looks like. Not New Genesis, but the graphical update for PSO2.
And PSO2 will be celebrating its rebirth on 2021 with the mega-size updates as the Phantasy Star Online 2, New Genesis, or PSO2 and NGS. Okay?
Speaking of anniversaries, 2 days from now is the 20th anniversary of Phantasy Star Online releasing in Japan.
Play the PSO2 series for the first time. Okay?
PSU, am I a joke to you?
The online RPG adventure will take place
wait until 2026.
1,000 years after the current PSO2 with exciting the combat action. They evolved the graphical engine, will upgraded the character model specs significantly, and will provide even more variety to the character creations. That's great. PSO2 NGS and the current PSO2 will coexist in a single game, and your character will be I'm still curious on how that's going to work, moving freely between the two worlds.
I think it could be as simple as just going to a different block, like a New Genesis block or something like that.
Probably. Yeah, they definitely should have given us just subtitles.
Oh, these elements are free to play.
I feel so sorry for this translator.
We truly wish all video gamers to look forward to this title.
That could be it too, Rooks. Yeah, if you go and talk to Sierra.
All over the world, it's some great things, and also free to play. I'm really surprised that I hear that it's free to play, and also Now we can have a more freer hand.
Yeah,
for
it's free to play, but paid to
create
fashion.
the characters, and we can into more and the reverse of the game. So yeah, free to play is really because we've done so much money and we're really and it's really attractive and draw attention to the free to play game.
So, that would be a quick recap on the information released about Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis or PSO2 NGS. Thank you. Well, you want to apply? Yes, I would love to.
Wait, they just got
so
a
it's
different translator? What the hell?
For other people, right?
Maybe?
He tapped out!
For beginners, I mean, it can be a great opportunity. Oh, yes.
Okay.
For people like me, see, I've got this beginner sticker here.
The
So,
translator
I
died,
will
so they
make
had to
sure
get a
that
new
I will
one.
apply.
Oh my
Please
goodness! They're gonna have to
Thank you
switch it
very
out
much.
again in 20 minutes or something.
Okay, let's move on. Nibo-chan. The next corner is this. PSO2 NGS hot
Okay, at least that
information.
first section was quick.
Yeah, it was.
What do you have to say? Okay, here in this corner,
I can at least understand what she's saying better than the guy.
Information about PSO2 NGS, which is not yet released. Wow.
This sounds more like a field theme than the actual
That's really
theme.
great, isn't it? Yes, I'm sure that a lot of the audience is really looking forward to this. And now again, Hiro-san, would you please lead us? Okay, certainly. First of all, the opening movie of PSO2 NGS has been completed, so I would like everyone to see it. Please.
Ooh,
pay
Oh,
Opening
we're
movie.
seeing the opening movie. Okay.
All right.
Based on the provided feedbacks to its first appearance, as well as the theme song from the teaser trailer with the added vocal track.
My cheeks are stroked gently by the moonlight in the night. Saying the answer is out there, and it will find you if you want it to. The days still locked inside. There's just too much left to formulate, but it's time to let go.
Oh no! Come on, bring
Oh,
it
your
back.
screen just stopped.
Yep.
Oh,
Rip.
whoops.
Why am I not getting anything here?
I don't
There we
know.
go. But I think it's okay. I have a second recording going.
Okay, that's good.
And the same thing. Alright, I'm switching to a different resolution.
All right.
Come on. 480? There we go. Yeah, there's that on-the-fly class switch.
So once this video's done, then just update for the live.
And the last one, I mean, that was so cool. Yes, and
Okay.
I'm gonna try to put it back to
I
1080.
see, I mean, you get
Alrighty.
refreshed, don't
But
you?
yeah, that
yes,
was
yes. When I'm playing the game,
very
I
interesting.
get to, feel like
Yep.
I'm
I
immersed.
wonder if, like, on the fly
yeah, I
class
can
switching is
imagine.
very similar
And I
to
feel like I'm No, I can.
how
I
Final
can
Fantasy
fight,
14
or
does
I
it.
can be a
That would
good
be really
combatant.
cool. Really good.
Yep. Yep, but I
Okay,
just
the theme song?
I had turned the audio up, so
It was
you're back
stylish,
down.
wasn't it?
Okay.
Yes, yes,
Um,
I think so.
yeah, and I've got
Well, I tried
I've got a
to
second
copy the melody, but,
recording
I
going
couldn't.
just so we'll be able to
Oh, at least you
we'll be
tried,
able to
didn't you?
watch that again once the
But it
show's
was
over here.
cool.
Mhm.
Okay. Next, I would like to disclose the main visual art. The main visual has also been renewed vibes from the previous series.
I really
And I
like
think
that.
it emphasizes
poster
the fact
there. That
a
is
completely
nice.
New PSO2
Yep.
will be developed
Also, did
in
you notice
future.
the new Ash face?
Yep,
I'm looking forward
I
to
did.
an
They
adventure
So the
updated
meme
it.
face is
vast
gone.
world
Yeah.
under the eyes of the this main character. That's my hope. Hey, that sounds exciting. Well, the world is even broader to me. Yeah, I'm now thinking about what kind of world, what world settings you have this time. Is it like 1,000 years later or what? I mean, absolutely. Okay. Next, I would like to show you a bit about the settings. World.
Yeah,
settings.
he doesn't look like a plastic doll anymore. That's the best thing I can say about that.
Yep.
So.
Yep, they kept the ARKS logo.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and
Planet
there's those- yeah,
Alpha.
Planet Alphas. Okay.
And then the question is, are these guys related to the Machians, these dolls? That was one of the things we speculated back during the previous special.
Halfians. Yep. It said Halfians in the video.
I said Machian.
Oh, Machians. Yeah. This is the name given by the Halfians to the mysterious people who arrive frequently by way of pod on Halfa. So these dolls come from the meteor rain. Interesting.
No memory of their life before they arrived. Central City.
Nice.
I would like to supplement it.
Okay,
with a
so
slide
it's
deck.
not the dolls
The
that are coming from the
story
meteor rain.
is
It
set on a
is
story called
other
Planet
people
Alpha,
coming in
where
from
ARKS are
more
fighting
arcs coming
an
in from the
endless
meteor rain.
battle with the
I guess
unknown
so,
life
yeah.
form dolls. Telling
So
that
that's
people
how
living
we
on the
do our
planet
transfer
Alpha
between
may become an
PSO2 to New
or
Genesis. We just
people who
s-
land on the
appear in that
surface
pod.
of the planet with decent
And I
descent
had
pods
previously
from space
speculated
known
that
as
one of the
meteorite,
that thing in the
could
upper left
become
box
ARKS.
there, that
As one of the
building there
meteorons,
floating,
you players will
might have
experience
been a
stories from the point
subspace
where you land on the
subspace
planet
transport of
Alpha.
some kind of. So
The
that
meteorons,
that would
are
seem to
said
line up with
have
that.
Lost memories
It would.
before the drop. However, there seems to be some who remember about the partial detail. How would it be for the player character?
they did
That
talk
could
about
be up to
say
you.
closed beta
By the
tests,
way,
but
we
they're
will
not going to be talking
touching
about story.
the story during CBT. So
We already just got
we will
a
wait
heaping
for
of
the official
of story here
service
actually.
for it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that really makes me excited. So a lot more will be really disclosed from now on. Yes, there are still so many mysteries and things that we don't understand. But in the essence, so we are the meteorons, and we land on the Alpha, and those are our enemy. Oh, you know it. You understand thoroughly. Great. Good
Oh
job.
no, the translator's starting to give up.
So as an ARKS, I am supposed to, I'm supposed to beat down a dolls, right? Just one hit, one smash. Yep, I would like to give a one smash or one throw.
I don't think it's going to be enough.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now I get a little more knowledge and information about the world settings. But See, I mean, another thing I'd like to know more about is the game system. For example, PSO2 will come with a lot of action after all, right? I'm really curious on what kind of weapons are available in addition to the classes and weapons that have already been disclosed. Like what is going to happen to my favorite weapons and so on.
I don't think they have.
Okay, so from here I will introduce.
We might get that years down the line.
Yeah.
Focusing on the
But they're
content
going
that
into
can be
the combat.
experienced in
Ooh,
the
boy.
post-beta test scheduled to be conducted in Japan.
Oh,
First is about the action. Okay, that's action. Now fighting action.
okay, we
I will
have
start off
hunters.
with introducing the three classes already disclosed. First
Oh
up
boy,
is the
this
hunter.
gameplay looks
There
so
are
good.
standard
Oh,
combat
that it does.
melee weapons, such as swords. Ooh, this is cool. And
Yeah,
there
the
are
sword
clues.
combat looks so much more fluid.
Next
Yep.
is the ranger.
There's Ranger.
They are good in battle using ranged weapons such as assault rifles. Regarding the over-the-shoulder view, please pay attention to the camera as we have adjusted.
Oh, they
so
took the name
it
and
is
the
now
thing
closer
off
to
of
player,
them.
based on
The
the
element
results
off of them. It's at the
Yeah.
top of the screen now.
Previously
Okay, that's
published
good.
promotion video. And then next
I
comes
like it
the
at the top
force.
of the screen
It
there,
is good
though,
at
whenever you're
magic-like
targeting them.
elemental attacks called
That just
technique.
flows
Ooh,
in
this is
really
cool.
well.
And this must be
Also, now it
incredible.
says 1 in 32. Hmm.
Well, they're in an open field right now, so that
Yeah.
makes sense. So that's why I was thinking in the future,
Oh,
there
yeah,
might be
Hunter
possible
Rangers or-
32
Yep.
player battles in the future.
Mhm. So we have Hunter Ranger Force, but we also have
Fighter.
Fighter.
From here, I will be taking the classes that have not been announced in public in the past. First is the fighter. This class is good in extremely close-range combat, such as Knuckles. When Knuckles are equipped, you can give enemies huge damage.
Okay, Fighter
while
looks
dodging
really
through
good
the
now.
attacks
Oh
That it
my.
does.
You will float like a butterfly, sting like a bee in combat.
Okay, I
Ooh,
might be a fighter
yeah,
with
it is-
with how good this
Ah,
combat looks. Oh my
this is
god.
awesome.
That fist combat just
Fighter
flows
it is.
so well.
That it does.
Continuous beating.
Shoryuken?
Mhm.
Look at this. Look at this. And you can even,
Gunner.
fight from
Yep,
the
GM
mid-range.
Custom's probably happy about
Next
that.
is the gunner. This class
Gunner
is
saving
And
me.
that looks
close
pretty
to
darn
combat,
similar to
mainly
PSO2.
with
Yep.
twin machine guns. You will be able to conduct the acrobatic stylish role when twin machine guns are equipped. And as the name suggests, you can enjoy the stylish battle in
Ooh,
the air.
so yeah, Gunner
Battle in the air.
looks
Ooh.
very similar to how it is on
Wow, she
PSO2,
is,
but
Pretty much,
really
yeah.
great.
fluid, just
She's
more
doing
fluid.
well. Oh, danger. Watch out, watch out. Look at, ooh. Wow, she is cool.
Alright, and I
And
guess
Up there
Tector's
is
gonna be
the
our
thing.
last.
But the ooh, okay, it's not showing up now because I'm a bit ahead on my side.
Wow,
But the chain is no longer tied to a body part. Look at that.
Oh, I see that. Yeah, it's on the character now.
Nice.
But does that mean only they can affect they can do chain now and nobody else can?
Can be activated from the Photon Arts chart.
Probably just them then.
Finally,
But yeah, we also have Tekker.
Tector, same as Force. They battle by
Tekker,
using
not
technique.
not
They
Tector.
are good at melee combat with
I have no
explosive
idea.
weapon,
Huh.
wand. They can add the same attributes.
Also,
from the charge
yeah,
technique you have
More so
conducted
show
right
them
before
hitting
as a
things with the
tech
wand. That's what
TEC
Tekker does.
explosion during melee attacks.
Smacky, smacky.
Okay.
Using text? Nah,
So
it
you can
smacks things with the
add
wand.
attributes? Okay. All right, I see it. Look at this. I mean, so uniform.
And they can block.
And parrying
Mhm.
is also
Yeah,
available,
it's a parry
so you
thing.
can move on
And
to
yeah,
the
we
next
are-
action without
okay.
becoming immobile,
Again, I
while defending.
I hate how far ahead on the video I am
This is
compared to
gonna
you
be
here.
convenient.
Uh,
After,
we are
Alright.
keeping the
Then also,
subclass system.
if you set a subclass
Okay,
in
so then
addition to
there isn't going to be
and
on the
put a
class
weapon
fly switch
that has
or
been made into a multi-weapon
or
by
on the fly class
item
switching.
customization, you can use not only the main class weapon, but also use subclass weapons and photon arts
Oh,
at
but
the
there's
same
going to be a
time. so
multi-weapon
you need to have
system.
a
Okay, so you
combination.
will
Ah.
still be able to use ranged attacks
Wow, I
like
see.
very quickly.
Oh, I like
so
that.
you can use the weapons of your subclass. That is
Oh.
really nice.
So now, no need for all class
So you can
weapons
use
anymore.
both.
Yeah. That
Hey.
is honestly
Oh, the
really
change
cool.
And it just
Hold at the
switches
back.
for the brief
Use
moment
weapon.
that you use it.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to
Oh,
instantly
wow.
put me back to Hunter Tector then. So I can
you
get
can
quick
come
access to
close.
Resta.
It's really different. Next, I will introduce basic actions.
The
First
photon
is
dash.
the photon
Oh
dash.
my god, this
You
game
can
looks so
transition
good.
into high-speed movement and is perfect for running around the open fields. Also, there is only difference in appearance for the photon dash. However,
Yeah, we
there
knew
are
about these the
optional
photon dash and
variations
photon
such
glide
as hovering
before.
maneuver.
Yeah, Resta's not a tech
Fast.
anymore. It's a consumable item through those little nodes on the ground.
Next is the photon
Yeah,
glide.
that's a good point.
Hmm.
This will extend the flying time and flying distance while gliding in air. Glide. Oh, so we went across. Even that clear.
Boxes out in the
Wow.
open
I
field.
saw that container
So
there.
it's descending and goes. Next,
Wall
we have
kick.
the wall kick.
Ooh.
New. It helps you to move to higher places by jumping one step automatically when you keep moving.
Yeah,
forward
very
towards the
smooth
wall or
traveling, and
obstacles in the
I'm
air.
really liking that.
Yep.
Cool jumps, even on trees. Cool. Looks good. And
Swimming!
finally,
Yep, we also have
the swimming
swimming.
action is implemented to the series for the first time.
And the character's head does not go above the
Oh,
water
amazing.
while moving.
How far can you go?
That's not how you properly swim.
Beautiful. Maybe there's enemies in the
So
sea,
can
too.
they actually go under the water? Like, bring the camera down there? Like, how deep can they go?
I doubt that.
Makes
It,
you want,
it looks
want
like it's
to
just
obtain
above
a
the surface, but
swimwear
that's really
outfit
cool. You
soon.
can do some swimming.
I don't know how that will be helpful. It will be.
I can see people using their swimsuits like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the introduction of actions. What did you think, guys? Wow, there was so much new information released. And so let's have a look at the slides and go over it again. So for the 6 classes I've introduced: Hunter, Ranger, Force, Fighter, Gunner, and Tector. Each class
Okay,
will be
so
able to
during the
equip
closed
up
beta
to 3
test,
types
you're
of
only going to
weapons.
be able to equip
However,
the
during
one
CBT,
weapon per
Other
class
than gunners,
but
which
they'll
can
be
equip
up to
twin machine
3
guns and assault rifles,
per once the actual game's
a
out.
class can equip
Okay.
one type of weapon. Please check for upcoming information for what weapons will be added to each class at Service Inn. Did you have anything that
So
you'd
no,
like to add?
no twin dagger, no
Was that
double
Gunner, the
saber
one
for
that you can
fighter.
fly?
Not
right
yet.
now.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe Tector, being able to use magic and being able to go close. I think that, but those two being combined, I hope that I could really use that effectively. Magic and being able to go close seem to be very useful. Fighter was also, it really felt good. The techniques and the speed of it. It really seemed to be good. Okay, next slide then. The popular subclass system in the current PSO2 is a system where you can set another class than the main class as a subclass and use a part of the abilities. What is more in PSO2 and GS is that you're able to equip weapons for subclasses. In addition, creating multi-weapons by combining 2 types of weapons in
So,
item
yeah, you
customize,
could just
can
use the
activate
weapon of your
several
subclass
weapons
now, so
attached
that's nice.
Yeah,
within
I
a
might
single
go
palette
sword
without
assault
switching
rifle then
weapons.
and get rid of my
I
sonic
agree.
arrow.
Oh,
In
there
addition to
is
Photon
a
Dash and Photon
slight
Glide, which were
thing
already
with the mag.
disclosed, I have
Okay.
Yeah.
introduced the new
Tracks
wall
when
kick
close
and
to a new
swim
facility
features.
in
We
the
didn't
open
mention this in the
field, becomes a
video.
portable terminal in the
As some
story.
may have noticed, there was a small-sized robot following the player's character. Yeah, I saw that. This is called MAG, which helps to assist your battle parameter when it grows and supports you in battle in the current PSO2. However, the MAG in PSO2 and GS will no longer have the ability to grow and support in battle. Instead, It is like your buddy to help you during your adventure and will react when there are any new facilities nearby in the open fields and play the role of a portable terminal in the story. Oh, so it helps you. And regarding the... So
Yeah, I
you're
agree
able
with you there,
to,
Rux. It
adventure
definitely sounds like a
field-wise,
ghost.
fast field.
Yeah. So it's pretty much
Yeah, I
the
like
same
the
as
swimming
emergency
too.
food.
If
you get that reference or not.
Your world. And wall kick,
I don't.
by having
Oh,
that,
it's Paimon from
you can really go
Genshin
to
Impact.
a highest area. Yeah.
Common joke of
you'll
calling her
probably be
emergency
surprised
food.
that you can go this far. Yeah, just going up higher. Yeah, I really look forward to that. So new actions.
Or
and,
yeah, it's also similar to Ghost
with
in
PSO2, we really want
Destiny.
to enjoy that. Is there any specific contents in the open field? Yes, please, let's enjoy the trailer introducing the open field.
Here we go again.
Yep, the open field.
First is the Ryuka device.
So we got teleport
utilizing the
waypoints.
Ryuka device
Yep.
on the field, players can quickly
That's a big
teleport
map.
to faraway locations.
That is a really big map.
I think they said this is just the first area that they're implementing.
Mm-hmm.
By
Yeah,
also using the
Ryuka
function
from
within the
PSO1.
world map, you can teleport
Yep.
to
Also,
any
that
Ryuka
that
device you have visited
menu
in the
UI
past.
that pops up
Oh,
there,
that's
that looks
easy.
really nice.
And
Yep,
simple.
we'll be able to see that in more
Yeah,
detail
because
later
you get
here.
lost
Mhm.
on where you are. And maybe you feel like walking. You need to
Instance
walk again.
quests.
On the field, there are multiple mysterious structures referred to as cocoons. By entering them, you can
So this
enjoy
goes away from
closed
the open
area
field to
quests
just do
that are not
quests in
shared
this
with other
like
players.
cocoon.
I see.
Yep.
Huh, interesting. Yeah, and it's
So
called
away from
Cocoon
the open
Quest.
field a bit. Yes.
Anybody else getting
So
Breath of the
your
Wild
own-
shrine vibes here?
A bit, yeah.
That's cool. Oh, so in a location like this, I see. Amazing. So like sort of practice your techniques.
Yeah, it's a Breath
That
of the
kind of
Wild
things
shrine.
can be done.
That's totally what this is.
I see. Like practicing your action too.
Oh, you could also do some multiplayer in there. Okay.
Yep.
And this cocoon quest can be played also with a party. Oh, so there's missions where you can go in together with your friends. Ooh, sounds fun. Ah, so this boss-like character also appears. Oh, that's good.
I hope there's going to be multiple color variants for these areas.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if you do this multiply, it's easier to defeat. How many people can join in? Four people. I see. As you advance in the field, suddenly emergency trials may occur, providing
Oh
a
boy,
different
this combat
enemy
looks
encounter
so
situation
good.
than usual.
Yep, and this is in the open field, so it's 4 out of 32 right now. So you could
Quite
potentially
high
get a
as
whole
well.
bunch of players getting in on this here.
Also climbing on top of it.
And they could just pop up whenever you're in the open field.
Yeah, this is starting to feel like Rift, actually. I don't know if you ever heard of that one. That or Final Fantasy XIV's Fate system.
Yeah. Which, if you don't know, the Fate system was inspired by the random world quest that happened in Warhammer Online.
I never played that one.
It's quite dramatic and cool. In the field, there will be a
region
huge
mag.
terminal called
That
region
is a
mag,
huge
which
mag.
will give all players on that ship a boost effect.
But yeah, you give
when
it items and it gives
are
a boost
given to
to everyone in the area. That's
I
interesting.
see. Oh, that's cute. In a heart shape. Yeah, so if you try to give them an item. Looks happy. Cute. Photon sensitive.
And we're
effect,
keeping the PSE
otherwise known
burst
as
system.
PSE, is a system
Nice.
where your gauge will fill up as you eliminate the
Also,
enemies,
that
and
gauge
will
on the
provide
top left
boost
there
to the
of showing the
possibility
PSE
of
burst. I
encountering rare
much
enemies.
prefer that. It's much
When
more.
Burst occurs
It's
as
much
the
easier
gauge
to
is a
gauge how
max,
close you are to a
a
PSE
large
burst
number of
then.
enemies appear,
Definitely.
including a guaranteed chance of encountering different rare enemies. So you need to sort of store it. Oh, that's true. Special kind of. Looks strong.
Urgents still happen.
Next
All
is one
right.
of PSO2's
Yep.
iconic contents, the urgent quest. This can happen at any random moment within certain areas on the field, and heading
So
to
you
the
go to
specific
just a
location will
specific
place your
place
entire party in a
in the
new
map to do
instance,
these fights.
where you will fight the giant.
Yep,
boss.
and
I
it looks
hope
like
we
you might
can-
be sealed
Oh,
in.
that sounds
Yep.
exciting.
And yeah,
Makes
I
you
hope
want
we
to
can increase our
go
field of
there.
view. That would be good.
Wow, amazing.
Oh, and there's a
Yeah,
health
you'll be-
gauge
you'll
on
be
them.
defeated immediately.
Yes,
Oh.
finally!
You're talking about me?
Finally!
God, am I going to be the defeated one? Then
I
you are saying you
think.
can
I think
help
that's a
me
health gauge.
rescue me.
Yeah, you can see the monster icon to the left of it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that is a health
Oh,
gauge. Oh
good
my god, thank
technique.
you.
Just made it.
Oh wow, this boss looks cool.
That it does, and once again, you can see the like liquid effect inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now it's starting to look like a Dio Hunar here or something.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be attacked.
Actually, that is interesting. Where are those crystals growing out of it?
I don't know.
So that is it for the open field.
Actually,
and what did you
the
guys
final
think?
boss in episode 6 has something like that.
There's
You remember
so
those
many elements
little
added.
gold crystals that grows on
With
its
the,
hands on the final
benefits
phase?
of the party,
Oh, yeah, that is
sort of
true.
portrayed.
I'm wondering if it's related to that.
And
Maybe.
in a cocoon, you're able to sort of work together in your team, so you could do it with friends and go together. Now, if you can, if they can sort of assist you during the battle, it would be fun. Okay, now let's move to the next
But
slide.
yeah, showing an HP bar on the boss there, that is good. That is
Functions
That-
a
such
really
as
good
view card
update.
device and wall
That
mount
is something
are
the
necessary
series has
functions
needed
of
for a
games
really
such
long
as
time.
PSO2 and GS,
Mhm.
which feature large open field for its setting. Maybe some of you noticed while watching the footage, but the Ryuka
So we have the
device
Ryuka
also
device to teleport to different
storage
locations
functions.
and the cocoon quests for
see.
any
Next,
quick
the
quest that you want to do.
are facilities which offer the multiplayer online experience in combat and quests the older series is known for. As was shown in the footage, a part of the tutorial will take place in these cocoons.
So then the
you can
cocoons
sort
is
of
going to be
practice
their
and
way of
then do the real
implementing content from the
Now,
older games?
Please move on to the next slide.
Maybe.
Like maybe we'll see
Mm,
like the old
trial,
Regol areas in there
Emergency
or
trials,
something.
urgency
But yeah,
tests,
being
and the
able to
PSO
access storage
system
on those
should all be familiar for
Ryuka
players of
teleports,
PSO2.
that's nice.
Each of these have
And yeah,
evolved in better
so
fit
yeah,
to
the
better
region
fit the
mag, if you
world
feed
and
it,
its
it will
open
give a
fields
boost to
in
all
PSO2
users on the
GS.
ship.
Something
So
special this time is the region
yeah, there
mag.
should always be a
The big
boost
one
on
that you
a
just
ship,
saw.
regardless.
Feeding it an
Yeah, that
item
sounds
gives
like
players
if
within
you're
the
about to
same
go into a
server,
really tough
like
urgent
that
quest,
of
you want to
ships
pop
in
that then.
PSO2,
Yeah, give a boost to
effects
everyone.
that are nothing but
So that's
good
nice.
use.
And it is big and it is adorable.
They are kind of
That
like
it
the
is.
Jizo Guardian statues found in Japan. Well,
I
didn't
wonder if
get
it can
that
evolve.
image, but it sounds cute.
I don't
with
know.
a lot of hearts coming out. Players of current PSO2
Oh, on the
might
ship,
understand
so
if
we're
we
not
say
getting a
this is
combined
like the
ship then.
Alliance tree.
Yeah, it is just
Yeah,
it is
so
going to
if
be
you
the
find
separate
it,
ships
it's
like
better
before,
if you sort of touch it.
which makes
Yeah,
sense.
something good may happen to you.
But that kind of
We'll
also
do a ship
rules
launch.
out the possibility of doing a
So we've
combined
got a
server
lot of
with the
information
global
on
and
the field
Japanese
now,
version
I
as well.
understand more. I was wondering though, that city-looking place in that footage. That's
Oh, and we're
going to
be getting into Central City next.
What kind of place is that?
Nice.
So let's have a look at the next footage.
The original translator's back. Translator Kun, he's back.
Located in the planet Half.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
Center City serves as the base for the arts, and the main hub like other RPGs. Yeah, really cool, stylish, a good city. Yes, I like to live there.
Yeah, this is a nice
Yeah, it's an
central
old
city
improvement
here.
and a good
Very,
facilities
very
and a lot
futuristic, that's for
organized
certain.
1,000 years.
But it looks so cool that you can go from there right
And
into the
inside central
the
city
open
serves as a
fields.
lobby and
Yep,
can
it's
have
right
up to
behind this
100
character here, I
players,
think.
100 players in the same instance to communicate in just as.
Ooh, it looks nice at night.
PSO2. It's really
Yeah.
beautiful at nighttime. Yes.
I see those storage things around.
Yep.
It looks kind of
And
small,
also weather
but
changes.
you know what they say: small on the outside, big on the
I
inside.
like to, really, the peaceful time.
Doesn't look like any NPCs are
Like
loaded
so,
though.
The warming and
Not yet. Yeah.
really comfortable. And within facilities really spacious. So this is like, and we get used to the lobby. I get used to in the current game. Yes.
Ooh, we got a small, nice
What
cafe.
is here?
Yep. Couple of them here.
Mm-hmm.
So you can run around and also have a conference here. We're having a discussion with there and the desks. So
Okay, so you
any
still got the
specific
in-game
desks are
screens.
there in the office, in the established office. Okay.
And we
Within
do
the
got
city,
quests,
There won't be just the players,
but they're
maybe
called
NPCs as
tasks
well.
and not
Given
client
The
orders.
players various
Right.
tasks to finish. Okay. So you get out
So
to
what's
the
the
adventure.
new Meseta? It looks like it has a V there.
Yes.
Yeah,
Then also a variety
and we
of
do got
shops.
food,
Shop.
but it's
Yes.
no longer Ida. Damn
This
it.
over here is that the food stand.
Well,
you
I
can
guess
create
Ida's no
food
longer in the
items which
game.
give a boost with that,
Well,
materials
they
go.
were alive 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, I know.
Show me doo doo.
Or the other
Item
item
thing.
enhancement. Yep, there's
Monica.
item
Item
enhancement.
lab, where you
Not
can
doo-doo anymore,
customize
but
weapons and armor. We're also
she looks
making,
cute.
written here. Yeah, the store clock is cute. I
Rip
like
doo
it.
doo. Doo doo as die. But yeah, we have an
Okay.
augment
Understand.
still.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So you can have a good boost like this.
Oh, you can add multiple of them to further increase your chance of success.
That's really nice. Oh, you can make a weapon a multi-weapon. Ooh.
So that's how you get the photon arts from 2 different weapons on.
That's really
Yeah.
nice.
That's a Central City. What did you guys think? Yeah, well, beautiful. But anyway, and in that city, and it's not just fighting, but battle. But we're gonna have a dialogue with other players, all right? And that's very, just like the lobby.
So it's going to be
Please use
much
that in
more,
city, just
much
like the
easier
lobby
to
in the
affix
game.
weapons then.
And many
That's
people
what it
just
seems
get
like,
together
yeah.
and
As long as they don't
people
max you at
bundle
10, I
or
think it'll be
you
I
just
think it'll
get
be
together
better.
And go to the shops to and enhance your weapons, okay?
So you might be you might be able to
So we can get
guarantee
together
like
for
100% if
the
you like collect 100 of them or
operations. So we can
something.
have just very and the casual chatting, okay? Let me now move on to the next slide. This is the ARKS base of Operation Central City. Basically, the lobby where players can communicate with each other and prepare for quests in non-combat environment. It is
So yeah,
directly
the
connected to
client
open
orders
field
are changed
which
to
serves as a
tasks.
combat environment
Okay.
and going to and from these areas seamlessly. The open field also features a day-night cycle with the weather, the condition changing over time, and there are also a lot of NPCs who inhabit in the city.
Oh, in that upper right
As an
picture, we can
ARK
see where that
operative,
mountain
one
is
of
now
your
in
activities is
relationship to the
complete
city.
The task is given by those people, and these tasks are like client orders and ARK missions for users of the current PSO2. That might be easy to understand. Okay, and understood. So that's why this inside the central city, and it turns out to be night or the rain starting to fall, right? And basically, there's all that inside that also you can enjoy the city on the outside the facility, outdoors. Okay, yes. Now please move on to the next slide. In PSO2 and NGS, you can guarantee materials such as the food from trees, meat from the
Also, that
tins,
pose
and
that the
other various
NPCs
things
are in.
from the natural habitats.
They're both in
Yeah,
the same
it's-
exact
A
pose.
way to utilize
Yeah, it's not
these
it's not
gathered
quite a
materials
T pose.
is
It's
the
the
food stand.
I'm standing proud and tall
Depending on the
pose.
ingredients used in food with different effective attributes can be created. So remember the recipes and consume the food for the situation near the troubles to explore efficiently. As for the Idola, which is a lot of our the current PSO users are wondering about, enhancement item and an affix and augment will also be making their turn. The affix augment, in particular, has had the system overhauled to a new one, while the current PSO2 requires the consumption of an item to each other. PSO2 NGS will use a simple system which utilizes capsules, weapons, and equipment collected in the troubles. And also, and for the new and multi-weapon system, the new features. But also introduce an action movies and multi and the weapons can be created at the Idola, and you can use these multi-weapons at the subparts. There are also items.
So I wonder what's going to happen to the augments from PSO2 now. Like, are they going to carry over? Or is it going to be something different?
Okay.
I don't know.
So, what you're saying is that each of these are the store and the shop, right? Yes. So, and you introduce a lobby, but this is an online game, so that the communication is a very important element. So, do you have any features about your communication? Of course, indeed. And please view this next footage containing additional information on communication and other elements.
Okay.
Communication.
The balloon chart and the symbol arts, that are the features.
All right,
of
we're
the
keeping the
series
normal, just
that are present.
normal chat and symbol arts, so that's
Yep.
good.
Oh, you can customize it. Yes. Oh, that's great.
Yes, finger movement.
Okay. Emotes can now. This is for
Emotes
can
with
now perform
finger
emotes
movement,
with
yes.
finger
Yes.
movements. Yeah, you're right. Yes.
We're getting the fingers.
But which one of finger can move? I understood. Yeah, I like it. It's lovely. It's cute. Just making peace sign. Yeah, it's like a great piece. Next, that is
Oh,
the
what is
stamp
this?
as a new communication
Stamps.
function. Really? Okay. From here, I will introduce it in detail. with
So,
the
yeah,
details
so this
on
is showing
how to go
logging
and
back
forth
into
between
PSO2.
The words of PSO2
Yep.
and PSO2. And just first moving to
So you
PSO2,
just
the
select
the
characters
character, you
with the
just
screen.
select PSO2.
The graphic,
But it has the
the
graphics engine
graphic engine of
renewal
PS2
as
has
well.
been
So
Yep.
updated to match PS2
this
and
is
PS.
looking
And you
really
can
nice. And
see
yeah,
from
you
the
just go to a
video
block
that
transfer
the
to
graphic
transfer back
expression
over
has
to
changed slightly
New
compared
Genesis.
to the current
Yep.
PS2.
Yeah, that is looking beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Next is moving from within the PSO2 game to PSO2.
And there it is, block transfer.
Yep.
Wow.
And yeah, it's the same thing in New
Now we get
Genesis.
into the
You just go to a
1000
block
years
transfer.
there, right? Yes. And
Huh.
conversely, moving from the in-game
That's
in-game
honestly
PSO2
pretty
to
cool.
PSO2.
Really smooth, really
It's also
easy.
great.
That was going to be the easiest way to do it for certain.
Yeah.
Very simple. Now you can just immediately move to the different environments. So these are rather
And it's going to give the slides showing, going over it normal again.
Now we would like
Probably,
to go
yep.
over it again on the slide. Okay, please. Users can communicate with each other through the balloon chart, symbol arts, etc., just like the current PSO2. In addition, a new feature, stamps. Stamps, yes. I think this is a function that is familiar to the generation of people of the current social media. Unlike symbol art, it has a feature where you don't have to make it yourself or register other players' things. And
I'll
the
still
variation will
play
increase
normal
with updates.
PSO2 sometimes, but
Although it was
I'm
not
primarily
introduced
just going to be
in
on
the
New
video
Genesis
graph,
for
but
now.
it seems that once with
That's
the
probably
simple
going to be
animation
most
and
players.
content,
I mean, we have to see what they're going to do in terms of
and
collaboration
the
events
emotes.
between the two
Finally,
games.
that the
True.
non-rated finger movement is
I mean,
now available.
I
Yes,
would
really
say they
good,
have a
really
great
good,
opportunity
amazing.
to do a
Yes.
boss that requires
You can have a
characters
lot
from
of
both
screenshots
games.
Yes,
That
a
would
lot
be
of courses
nice.
available. But taking screenshots and going to the can find it than ever. However, please note that the finger moves only
Like
in
make
custom with the
a
PSO2
urgent
and
quest in
specifications,
PSO2
and in the case
that
of the
then
custom
after you beat it,
PSO2
it then
specification,
teleports
the finger does
to
not move even if the
1,000 years
target
into the
event is
future, so you
will
need to
have
switch
change
over to
the
New
new custom,
Genesis
right?
to then
Yes.
continue that
You jump,
urgent. That would be
Possibly.
really
for
cool.
example, a lot of the
Or
songs
at the
and
same
songs
time,
and
you have players in
roller
PSO2
coasters.
and
Yes.
then players in
And
New
yes,
Genesis.
like
New
the
Genesis, they're inside
that
one of
was
the
a Disney
cocoon
singer for
quests,
us, and
and that's how they
using
that's
the
how they
fist.
fight the
And fist
enemy in the
can
past.
just represent
That would be.
heart. Can we do
I don't
that?
know.
Yes.
We'll see.
Probably. But then we can sort of move the finger. We can make that kind of a heart mark right there.
Yeah, I'm sure there's still going to be like seasonal events and things like that,
Implement
Rooks.
in your own actions, and would you please enjoy yourself?
Yeah, they're probably going to make new content for
Yeah,
PSO2, but
well,
I think at this point it's probably going to
we
be
will
end up
believe
being
it
like
that
how
we can
Blue
broaden
Burst
and
was
broaden
when
that communications and
Universe
you can
came
create
out,
your
where
own
it's
movements
just
and
on
fingers like this is. And when we
maintenance
look at the
mode.
First time, that
Possibly,
for
yeah.
example, that it's like a pink colored one, just like this. Well, that's the entertainers, right? The tools, right? And
Then again, there could be quests that give you New Genesis items in PSO2 potentially. We'll have to see how item transfer works, if it does at all.
Yeah.
The finger movements, okay. Okay then. Now, please move into the next slide. Okay, when we announced that PSO2 and PSO2 and JS coexist, I think many of you had a hard time imagining what kind of system it would be.
So yeah, it's just an easy
However,
swap.
with introduction in this movie,
It's basically the same
we
thing that
have
they
been
did back in
able
the
to
day to
understand
switch
that
between
this is
episodes
a
1 to
very
3 and
simple
episode
system.
4.
Yes. Even
Yeah.
after updating to the PSO2 and JS, I hope you can always return to PSO2 and feel free to enjoy the past contents. Okay? Yes. Also, due to the impact of the update to PSO2 and GS, it was necessary to renew the graphic engine on the PSO2 side. This is to achieve a graphic that has greatly evolved from the PSO2 and PSO2 and GS, and also is a required action to take so that you can enjoy costumes and emotes of the PSO2 and GS specifications in PSO2. Okay, understood. As a result, that PC version, that the recommended specs will also be changed, so it may not work on some PCs that do not meet recommended standards. In addition, we were notified that it was not possible to reproduce the exact same graphic expression as the current PSO2. Therefore, I think that some users who are familiar with the graphics of the current PSO2 may feel uneasy with some expression. We have
Did I
the
just
comment
hear
from
the
the
translator
development
coon
team, and no, like this, we
swapping
would like
pages
to carry
there?
out the updates
I-
after
Oh
careful
my
research
God.
and adjustment, but
I
if there
heard
is-
the paper.
There is a problem pointed out by many users. We would like to consider further adjustments and update. This comes from the development team. Okay, thank you very much. And the CBT, the coexistence system with the PSO2 is also an important
Also, rest in
test
peace
item.
to all
So
Potato
we're looking
PC
forward to
users who still
hearing
play
their
PSO2.
opinions and the requests
Yep.
of everyone who can participate. Yes.
We'll go into the
Graphic-
specs for the closed beta tests in a little bit, unless they go into them here.
Beautiful, and when it comes to go into the world of NGS and the color.
Also, again,
the
I
color
would
nature is
love if
also
they
different.
did the
Yes, you can
CBT for
play it
global as
on
well.
represents it in the 4K. Yes, I like to look at it in the play and the very beautiful and the refined screen. There is one more concern about the coexisting with the PSO2. What will happen to the performance of the weapons and armors? I'm very curious. Yes, it is said that the information will be disclosed on the official website before CBT is conducted. So please wait a little longer. All right, and so when I look at that, and also you can participate in that and some information. Okay, we have asked a lot of things we're interested in. Yes, really. Thank you very much for giving that tons of information. Thank you.
So I
very
guess
much.
Prologue
Okay.
2 for whenever they're going to do the
Yeah,
info
Hiro-san?
about the weapons and such.
I heard that, today, you're gonna tell us how we can use character create with the real machine. Is it gonna happen? Oh yes. I am glad I got to ask a lot of things.
Yep, Translator Kun got a break.
get it on.
Yep.
Okay.
And okay, this is looking like
Getting
this is
a
gonna
live
run longer than an
demonstration.
hour now.
Yep. And we're gonna get a live demonstration
this is
here.
the,
or something.
Well, latest
Well,
ROM
pre-recorded, I'm
ROM,
sure.
Yeah.
that I borrowed from the
But
development
showing
team. So I'm going
something,
to introduce
because
to
that is
you a part
an
of the
interesting
character
PC
create.
there. I like that.
When you actually create a
monitor is
new
nice and wide.
character. Wow,
Yep.
that sounds
So maybe
exciting.
it'll support what the 22
It's
by
yet.
9 monitors now.
Work under.
Yeah, we're going to be showing
on
the character
progress.
creator. Ooh, boy.
So there are some dummy text or dummy UI, but I hope you understand. All right, a game screen. Do you see it? Yes. This is a this appeared in the opening. It's a human type 1. It's a default character. He looks like this. He looks cool. But, oh.
Kind of got a little bit of the evil eye
a
there.
kind of guy
Yeah, I
like
like
this. I mean, he would be nice. I mean,
So what's
he's
his
got straight
name? Is
hair,
it Ash or is
very
it
glossy
Aquilo?
hair.
I don't know.
Yeah, the texture and the light reflection is so real. Okay, to your left, you see the edit menu. This is the UI that you see. What kind of characters do you like? Long eyelashes and pink hair, maybe. And would it be a girl? Yeah. And eyes would be green, sort of colorful. I've been choosing a cast, and one time I chose a shortest one. I
So
put
yeah,
a
this
twin
girl
tails,
primarily wants
and
a K-pop
it turned out to be a
character.
real cute one.
Sounds like it. Although, what's that about short
And
characters?
cute character
Oh.
when she or when
We
it
don't
is
have that on
fighting,
Global.
Yeah.
It can be really fun if she's strong. Okay. Now, first let me edit the head. Edit items. Face is here. You have facial
So we got
variation.
2 different
two
facial variants
variations.
at start. And the first one
You
is
can choose one of
angry.
them.
Oh my god.
The left is really sharp.
Yeah, Shortcat's making a return. That
Yep.
would be great.
So this is more like a young man. And we have
Still
this
has the same
morphing
sliders.
function.
Mm-hmm.
This way, you can make changes, various subtle changes to the outline or contour of the face. So it can be a real, smart and smart young man, or you can also have a different distance between eyebrows and eyes. Yes. And also the positions of the eyes.
Oh yeah, so you can
Wow.
adjust pretty much anything on the
This is
face.
So detailed.
Looks like it, yeah.
Okay. Next, let's work on eyes.
We need to see what's new
Eyes
compared
maybe a
to
little
what we
too
already
sharp.
have in PSO2, though.
See?
Yeah. Because you could already
Ooh.
make those kind of changes before.
Yeah, he looks softer. He does.
He looks like he's about to cry.
Yeah.
So, overall adjustment you can do with morphing function. Now,
Now
in
he just looks
NPS,
disappointed in us.
you can do even more detailed adjustment. Like, see the outer edge of outer corner of eyes? That can be
Okay, that's kind of new.
adjusted as well. See? Yeah, wow, this is fun. And look at the eyelids.
Oh
Actually,
my
I just
god.
changed
Yeah,
the
his eyes
eyelids.
wide open.
He looks sleepy now. But now he's got his eyes wide open.
I have
Let me
seen
know.
things.
You can change it freely. Wow.
Okay, now he
is
just
got
looks like he
his
wants to
eyes
murder
wide
us.
open. For example,
Very
you
cursed
can make
Ash.
adjustment on the right, on the left.
No, not
separately.
cursed.
Oh,
Blurst.
is that
It's a
right?
very blurst Ash.
Wow,
Oh,
that's
you can
open.
unlink the eyes.
See this? Wow.
Oh my, having one eye
And,
closed
this
and the other
way
eye
is
open like
even
that. That's
one-eyed character you can make.
Or you could just create your own Phallic character.
yeah.
That's true. I mean, we human beings have a different look in right eyes and left eyes. Yeah, that's right. Okay, let's work on the
Ash is
Hey,
having a
eyes up here!
you know, to move it
He's
up
having a
or
stroke.
down. Well, can he
Derpy
fight,
Ash.
with the iris
Yes.
moved up?
The
Okay, what
dead-eyed
about
Ash.
eyebrows?
Yes. Oh, I'm gonna have fun with this, Hawkeye.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
everybody's
there-
gonna be doing
There are
that.
different types of eyebrows you can choose.
Oh.
Bold. Yeah, recently the bold eyebrows, big eyebrows are hot. Okay, what about this today? Okay. And you can change the color.
So you can change the
Well,
color of the eyelashes.
color of
Alright.
your eyebrows.
They finally
You
put
can
it in
change
RGB!
as you
Yes.
see. Ooh, this is
Good. Finally.
And but this time I'm going to have it synchronized with the color of the hair. And you can change the colors with RGB.
Yeah, I much prefer they have that
And,
RGB
there's
system.
a,
That is
function,
really good.
Is available
Yeah,
from
definitely.
NGS.
Although I'm kind of wondering,
And,
is there
what
not going to be
about
room
that?
for an HDR sort of thing?
Mm.
In NGS, you can also adjust the position of the left and right eyebrows. Oh, so the distance between eyebrows can be adjusted. Ah, okay. This is neat. All right, let's work on eyelashes. Several options. Oh boy, well, they look so different. Oh my goodness.
With different kinds of eyelashes, as normal.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find a no eyelash
about
option
this?
somewhere if I
Mhm.
can.
And
Different
the
colored
eyelashes
eyelashes.
color.
Oh, my
no.
goodness!
Yes. Yeah. We have people, wearing color mascara. That's right.
That's amazing!
But well, after all, I'm gonna have it synchronized with the color of the hair. Okay, what about hairstyle? It's called shaggy mush.
So yeah, you have different
Shaggy
hairstyles.
mush or shaggy mushroom?
Wait, can a human become a cast?
I might.
I
try it myself.
don't
Not twin
know.
tails. Oh, you yourself, Iwai-san. Yes.
I like how the hair
Oh,
looks,
long
though.
hair as
That
well.
is really nice.
Yep.
But they're
Wow,
not.
look
They
at the
didn't click on
gloss.
any of the
I mean,
cast parts. Come on.
glossy hair, beautiful. Today, okay, I'm gonna choose this one.
Well, okay, they did say that there was some dummied out stuff, so that might have been
Mhm.
that.
And
Maybe.
from NGS, there are some hairstyles which will be newly introduced, and for some hairstyles, you can make arrangement in the bangs. Wow!
Oh
look
my
at
goodness,
this.
I could just see the
That's
pompadour now.
Surprising.
I'm really
Mm.
excited for the
Some
pompadour
people
to come back.
prefer longer bangs.
Or the drill hair.
And again,
Mhm.
color can be chosen.
And we
out of
also
the
have RGB for the
palette.
hair.
Wow, look at this.
Including the eyelashes and the eyebrows.
Oh my.
Usually, you use what? White. Okay. And you make a girl character? Yeah. And
They did get rid of the
see, I mean,
intensity
as I change
slider.
The hair color,
Mhm.
the eyebrows and eyelashes, the colors of these will be automatically synchronized. Ah, okay. Very smart. Okay, now he looks like this. Ooh, yeah. He is completely different from what we were looking at a few minutes ago. Now then, let's work on the nose.
So yeah, you can pretty much change a lot of things about this character.
Pretty much,
Ooh,
yeah.
Big nose or
Can you make him
nose or-
Pinocchio?
And the position of the nose can be adjusted.
Well, kinda. Not completely
Also-
Pinocchio though.
See how
Yeah, it only goes so
how
far.
big,
Yeah.
or how long.
Also,
your nose is?
yeah,
You can change
there
it
are
later.
the minimum requirements
Wow.
available now
Yeah, a
for
different look of
whatever the
nails
CBT
can
comes
really
out.
make the whole look different. See,
Yep, I've got
nowadays
those.
we
So,
we wear
okay.
masks, so you
Looks
really
like I'm
cannot tell.
probably only going to be able to do medium quality with my setup.
And sometimes
Ooh, boy.
I get like,
I should be able to hit high.
oh no. Okay, what about mouth?
I don't trust those CPU
Uh-huh.
requirements.
Yeah.
Okay, so you
I'll
can
try
change
high
the,
to
the
see how it
corner of
goes.
The
But yeah, I'm
edge
sitting on a
of the,
2080
the lips,
myself,
or
so
maybe the
that's
lips can
equivalent
be,
to a 2070
fuller
Super,
or
basically.
thinner. Ah, okay.
1070 SC for me.
All right. Also,
You can
the
adjust
distance
the
between
mouth.
the nose and the mouth.
Looks like
this
something
can be
involving the
adjusted
teeth
as well.
you can change.
The distance can be
I'm not sure.
long or. See? Okay. However, it looks nice. I mean, you can choose it.
Oh,
And then
yeah, you can.
the shape of your mouth. I'm talking about inside the mouth. See?
Oh, little
Contour, the
fangs
wonderful
there.
tooth.
Yeah. You're a vampire.
You can choose one of them. Okay. And inside I see a tongue. At the moment, that's what we have. But in the future, I'm told that
Oh, yeah, that is true.
there'll be a broader variation. So you can check it out.
You can
Wow.
stick your tongue out.
And the
Oh,
position
no.
of the tongue
So much for the
can be,
monster tongue.
can be
Yeah.
changed as well.
Oh,
Look at this.
You know what I just realized?
Oh, look at
What?
this. It's got
It's probably going to be Ahiko faces
his
made.
tongue out. Yes.
Maybe.
Oh,
So
no.
this is how you adjust your tongue.
Oh, no.
Ooh, I'm a bit embarrassed. Okay, let's see what we can do with the corner of the lips. We can up curve it, or
It's just that smile.
we can down curve it. We can up curve
It just takes a little.
And this is also possible. Look at this. Ah, okay.
You could do like a little smirk thing.
Ah, okay. So you can.
He's
make
happy
a-
and sad at the
a
same
little
time.
changes on the left and the right separately. Aha, I
It's a
see. I
happy
see so
ash.
many different facial expressions. Wow, that's a lot of fun. Last, pupil eye adjustment. We have several eye options. See this?
And changing the pupils.
Ooh. Uh-huh.
Bannings will
It's quite a
happen.
difference. Okay. Common mile. Okay. Okay, this time we're gonna fix this. And in NGS, you can change the size of the pupil. See this? Ah, okay. So depending on the size, he can look sort of softer. He can look sort of cuter. And now from the distance, oh, it's a little too far. Okay, now you get the nuance of the whole body. What do you think? Ah, yeah, we can see it.
Smile of
Alright.
pain.
Now then, let's check the vision line, sight line.
Oh no,
I'm
you
gonna,
really can make
balance
derpy
the,
eyes.
the sight
Oh
line
no.
between
Yep.
left and right.
Look at this.
See?
Oh,
Okay, that's what
Oh,
we're talking about.
Derpy Ash is real.
So this
Now
is
just put
when
one
it's
eye up
also
and one eye
available.
down.
Yeah.
Okay, he's now looking straight. Okay. Looks natural now. So pupils are set.
Oh no, the chat's realizing that Ahiko is actually possible to make.
And
Oh
next?
no.
Look at the head. I would like to make it a little smaller.
But yeah, this is a really good character customization.
Yeah.
A lot of options
This-
given to the
So
player,
with
and I
this,
love
This-
I'm
it.
changing this.
This has
size
to be
of
leading,
the
industry
basic
leading at
head,
this point.
Mm-hmm.
to suit
As
his
I said,
body.
bannings will happen.
And together with that, the next neck measurement can be changed. Yeah, I wish I could be created like that when I was born. Yeah, but you can make your ideal figure in the
Oh
game.
yeah. Hey, I spend a lot of time creating my character. It's never 20 hours. It's more so like I'll
And
spend
also,
about
there's an
10 minutes.
angle of the neck. So by
Yeah,
changing
when
the
the
angle of the neck,
closed beta
he's
is out,
looking
I'm
down.
definitely
He
going to
looks
be
sulky.
spending a decent amount
And
of
when
time
you
just messing around with
put
the
it
character
other way,
creation.
I
the-
might
he
spend a
looks
little
full of
time, but I'm going to
confidence.
be more interested in getting out into the
So
field
the
and
mood
leveling up
totally
and such.
changes.
Yeah.
Looking more confident. And so
You
can
always
set
go
it
with the
like
basic
that.
cast look.
Pretty much,
Wonder
yeah.
if you can change.
Although, I think we're transferring our characters over for the first test.
Hmm.
And, yeah, it puts
And also
Cyberpunk
the
and such to
makeup.
shame.
Yeah, definitely.
Makeup patterns. There's several options here.
Oh, you
too.
can have a barcode on your face. Okay, why?
Barcode. Let's go with barcode this time.
I don't know.
Let's see how
Oh,
much
that's
Ash is
a pretty
worth.
aggressive selection. And also there's a bandage on the other side too.
It'd be even funnier if you could put your own QR code on there,
I
though.
suddenly
That'd be
noticed,
really funny.
what
Although
kind
they
of
probably
gamer
won't
he
do
is.
that because that's a good way
So
of
by
spreading
changing
viruses.
this make pattern,
Yeah.
we see how the eyeshadow kind of shadows around his eyes. So we'll keep it around here for today.
Barcode tattoo. That is hilarious.
And
When are they
so
releasing the
how
music
is-
for this stuff? This sounds
Oh, it
awesome.
totally changed.
I know. This music's really
Very
nice.
much in detail.
I mean, I've got my
And by the
ways,
way,
but
his facial
that's not going to work
variations,
until the
and
patch comes
here,
down.
So
If you
you can
select
select
the
either a
former,
PSO2 New Genesis
uh,
face or a
you
PSO2
can
face.
select the
Okay.
same
Yep.
face that you used to have.
So that'll give you access to all your
So
old
you can change, select from
stuff
here
and
too.
such, but like they said before, you can't have movable fingers with them.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. So yeah.
Well,
you can
there's
play with the
none of the
familiar one,
movable
too.
fingers are in old PSO2, but in New
Maybe this
Genesis, I
wasn't a
believe
good
there
balance,
is.
So I'll
Right.
tweak
So.
it a bit.
New Genesis probably has been in development at least 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah. This just looks really good.
Yeah, this is like... This is looking like ready to go, and the fact they got the closed beta test coming up in late January, early February is
Next,
evident
I'd
of
like
that.
to move on to the body
Yeah,
and
definitely.
edit the body. With
And now we're moving on to the
simple
body.
edit.
We got a lot more.
Yep.
Here,
This is about
can
like
make-
1 hour. So
decide
this
the
presentation,
rough,
it's 1 hour gameplay,
physique
2 hours
and the
customization.
I guess, or something.
if you want
This
it
was supposed to only
sturdy,
last an hour.
quite
Oh, you can make
fat or slim,
big chunk.
how
Oh
would you like
boy.
it? I want a slim type,
Need some rabbit ears for that, though.
slim but macho maybe.
What's up, Doc?
So let's say sturdy but
God.
slim. That's the ideal physique and the height too. Well, let's make him a bit big. It's like 180 centimeters and like a model. So he's sturdy, quite tall. Yeah, you're putting in all your desires in this guy. Yes, yes, my dream. Yeah, you might notice that, dreams aren't real. And from NGS,
Oh, so you can do
you
in more
can now
detail
adjust,
specific parts, just like
your
in
arms,
PSO2.
legs, and waist
Yep. Now, can you
areas
have
in-
2
in
different
more-
length
much more
arms
in
and
detail.
such?
And look at the shoulders
Doesn't
now.
look like it.
The width of the shoulders. So you want it sturdy, so we'll have big shoulders, fairly big. Yeah, because he needs to fight. Yeah, he needs to look strong. You don't want slanted shoulders. And you can make it slanted, more sturdy.
Make him have
So
thick
I'm bringing the
shoulders
shoulder
or
positions a
just
bit high
very, very
and
thin.
adjusting the arms like this.
Yep.
Whoa, very different. So you can do things like this. And the length,
No one stops the Juggernaut.
well, long.
Yeah, we gotta. I gotta make a Juggernaut character.
I prefer long arms. Yeah, like when you have a sword in your arm, you can swoosh it around. It doesn't have much to do with the game, does it? Yeah, because the longer the better isn't exactly how it works. So we'll change the forearm now. Also, you can change the volume of muscles.
I'm seeing Popeye.
Oh, really muscular. Now, if it's too big, it doesn't look right.
Where's
so
the spinach?
I'll keep it down a bit. And
I'm
put it
sure they
in a
could make it as an
well-balanced
item.
manner.
Mm-hmm.
And hand adjustments.
Focusing on the
Maybe longer
fingers.
fingers. Okay, we'll do a close-up here. The size of the hand can change. Fingers. Like this.
You can see that thumb moving.
And
Oh, yeah.
The slimness of the fingers can also be adjusted. Make the fingers more bulky is also possible. Let's keep the fingers slim. It may be more sharp and be able to stick into the enemy better. Pointy fingers. And also the thickness of the hand. Wow, detailed. Need good balance, so let's make it this thick. Yeah, you can really make your own self. An adjustment of the hip. Well, this is a male character, but you can make it more feminine with curves. And also around
Gotta make
the buttock.
Gotta make him thick.
Yeah.
Yep.
Physique is important. And also legs. The thickness, length. You can make it look smart with longer legs.
You can make adjustments to
And
each part of
adjustment
the
of the
leg.
thighs.
That's pretty cool.
And the
Yeah,
thighs,
that is.
Mm-hmm.
size of the feet. Wow, even the feet. So those kinds of elements can be adjusted. So how was that? PSO2 NGS, the Beyond Ultimate Character Create. How was that for you? Wow, it was really very much in detail, and I didn't notice how much you could adjust.
Very amazing what they've done here.
It's really, you can make your ideal
Yeah, that character creator looks so
character, make a
good.
perfect character. I'd really like to do that. Yes, please do challenge. Now, from here, I would like to explain about a special specification that is even related to the player character notion.
Yeah,
that
they
has been
did.
Changed. And first
That's
I
why
must
they
tell
chose a
you
male
that,
character instead of a female character to
the
show.
player character for PSO2 NGS, they do not have a notion of gender.
They also
such
didn't
as
take their
man
clothes
and
off.
woman.
Nope.
And the character that I am editing now is not exactly a man. He is called Human Type 1, so it's a masculine physique that was selected. So in the character create of PSO2 NGS, you don't need to be binded by the
Oh, no.
man,
You can make a
woman,
femboy character.
setting, and you can
Pretty much,
freely
yeah.
select the physique or avatar elements. So it may be difficult in words, so let's have a look at what that means. So I've selected Human Type 1, that was selected.
Oh
But when
my.
we select 2,
Oh no.
it's a little feminine.
Yeah, Cyberpunk has nothing on this. Oh my god.
Well, the only thing they have is
and
anatomy,
also
and that's
the
pretty much
items
it.
are automatically selected to fit this character. So editing fashion. We open layering. Baseware set air. Select. And then physique type appears.
So there's technically
on
no
the screen.
races in this game, it looks like.
And when we select.
I guess so,
So
yeah.
there's just face sets you can wear.
Oh, girly.
So then that kind of ruins the
These kind of
Dooman, and that
items are
explains why we didn't see them.
Prepared.
Yeah.
So you can select. Type
So
1,
it's just
type 2,
going back
both
to human,
squares.
Newman, and cast.
I guess so, yeah.
And you don't need to change the physique type, but if you change the wear, it automatically changes the physique type. I explained that physique number 1 was masculine.
I
but
saw
even
that
with
innerwear
2,
there.
If you do,
It'll show
edit,
there
you can
briefly
make it look
on your
more
stream, but There was innerwear
Try
in the
something, so
customization.
please give me a bit of time.
Right there. You see that?
So Nibu-chan, I really
No, I
think you
didn't,
need to create
It was
a
unfortunately.
very
character and
very
show it
brief
to
in
everyone.
showing it.
Yeah, and
but
show
it's
everyone,
just-
this is the type of character I want to make. Yeah, it really makes me.
I hope that innerwear
Gives me the urge
stays
to
for
create something.
the.
Yeah, the coloring,
Yeah, right there. You see
Oh,
that?
I see it now. Yeah, I
Yeah.
see it.
amazing.
That better staying
Yeah,
global
PSO is
as well.
Really,
Like keep that
You know-
innerwear kind of thing.
it's all separated into all kinds of parts, and so you can really color. all
Yeah,
kinds of
layering wear is
elements.
default, and I hope
You know,
it's
you can change
that
the
way in global as
gradation.
well. And yes, we got the
PSO2
boob slider.
NGS. Yes, the base wear
Okay.
colors
my
can
God.
also be changed. So you can really do what you want. You know, this
See?
guy had was
We got a
190,
chest
now
slider.
it's
Yep,
more
I see it.
smaller. Cute.
So you can
But the-
make a guy's pecs bigger. Yes.
Yeah, a lot, slimmer. Wow.
But yeah, this is
You can have
so
group.
cursed right now with what's being shown here.
Yeah.
The shoulder size changed. Cute.
Ash is in so much pain right now.
And also names. You can create your original name. Yeah, like usernames. You can sort of select your own username and also name your own character. I'm never going to tell you, but I do have a character name. Yeah, my username is so embarrassing. It's too embarrassing to even say it. So it's a secret. Yeah, too embarrassing. I've been using it for years. Like 15 years, you were saying?
Please put
Maybe it
Ash
was
out of his suffering.
Something that you named 15
He
years ago and
suffered
you're still
enough.
using it? Yes, and I'm never going to tell you. Yeah, naming is.
Well, maybe give it a few more minutes and we'll be out of this.
Yeah, if you select a bad one, you'll never be
Oh,
able to tell it
no.
to your private friends.
Changing the hair.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no one apart from my game friends knows my username.
Show us what the cast look like.
Oh, it's pinkish now.
Ash is dead. Ash is
Oh.
just dead inside.
So it's a more girl.
Yes,
And
male can use
girly
female base wear.
character
Yeah,
being created now.
that's what it looks like.
Ash is just dead. It is now Astolfo.
Would you like to create a girl character too? Yes. So from that character that we had, we are now created a more female-looking character. Yeah, very girly all of a sudden. The hairstyle looks similar. Yeah, but the whole mood is totally different.
Agreed,
Yeah,
Hawkeye.
they
F's in the
said
chat for
NGS,
Ash.
You don't need to be
Yep, it's no longer
Uh,
Ash. It's Ashlet.
considered about gender, so you can freely enjoy creating characters. And additional information, I'd like to explain a little bit about species. There is a parameter called species, but you can
Species?
create characters regardless of that. Like from the physique selection, there's a item called cast.
I had to
This
just.
one. Choose this.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
That
I
female
need to-
cast.
Yes. Okay. I need to make a
not
human
this much
head
in nude,
and
but-
put it on a cast body. Perfect.
And when you select cast parts, you can change the colors.
So yes.
Pretty in pink.
Oh god. You can also do the female cast body right now. Oh my god. This is cursed.
Oh, so you can change it by
Yes, it is Ash Stolfo.
Oh,
Yep.
detailed.
This is going too far.
It's just going way
The
too far
color,
right
the
now.
green the outlines in green, it looks really futuristic. Yeah, it doesn't look futuristic.
But I hope this means that they're going to be
Pink
open
and
to
green.
doing other
Yeah.
species. I mean, I'd love to see like a draconian or a
Very
I don't know,
detailed.
something else other than a
Yeah.
human base.
So like this.
That
is-
ass.
Oh no!
And also, regardless of species, you can select human ears, human horns as well.
Okay, so you do have the Newman
Well,
ears
this is
hmm
and the cast ears. But where's the Dooman horn?
Yeah.
you can choose this.
No Dooman horn. Oh, yep, you got the
You
Dooman
can
horn.
adjust. Just change the angle to.
I must be
upward
seeing it in
like
just a
this.
second
Yeah.
here. Yep, there it is.
Yep, you do have the Dooman horns, so that's good.
Oh, you can make
And the original
a...
translator's back.
Yes, they're also cute.
You
have
can
the
make...
two horns
What do we want to call this?
like this. I'm gonna switch
The
to this.
denouement? I don't know.
An abomination?
So this is you can adjust the position and the lengths of the horn. It's also adjustable. It's wrong. It is stopping, right? Okay.
Arcs
So like
trash.
this you can adjust like this.
Yes.
Okay? Understood.
Piece of ARKS trash.
So they'll just hunk of the characters getting over the hip ears.
New
and,
Dooman cast. This is
too much of the
a
elements
Newman,
is now when
Dooman,
configured
and
on
cast
this
all
okay?
together.
Next,
I know.
Oh my.
now let me explain about the rule to put on accessories. We
But
have
Beast?
different from
No
the
beast.
current PSO2. Okay,
A shame.
in the current PSO2, now a maximum 4 accessories can be put on, and the PSO2 NGS. Now it will be switched to the cost-based
Yep, and you got
And
all the different
a-
accessories you can put on.
accessory to put it on, and at
So it's
maximum, that's
cost-based
18, and the
up to
accessories
18
can
points.
Be, and
Mhm.
use it within based on the cost.
And so
limits.
So-
each
Now you
has...
can find out.
Yeah, okay.
I like
number
the
here
differentiation
and 3
between New Genesis
the
and
cost.
PSO2,
This
just by
is
the
3
background
out of
color.
18.
Yeah, so lighter
So
ones
then
for
we have
New
the
Genesis.
rest
And then
of
the blue
cost you
ones
can
for
use is
PSO2.
15, because you can use this tree.
And you can mix
Yes,
and
I
match.
record that
them
to the several
together. So that's
accessories
really
on
nice.
this, and I like to just put on
And each one has a different
accessory,
point value, it
another.
looks like.
Show me a Rappy.
like
Nah, there's no
this.
Rappy, it looks like. Oh my god, this abomination that this guy is making. Oh my god.
I hope they can increase that to something more than 18.
Mm-hmm.
Is it now? It'll be really that's the characters getting all the confusing.
Cat ears.
Now.
Yep.
And the
This
working on
abomination.
as
Oh my
much as
god.
possible to put on a lot of accessories and a lot of items and heart, heat, and anyway.
7 accessories. Oh my.
Now the horn, again an invincible, is buried. Now we have put on 7. So now we already reach it to the 18 over 18, and you cannot put any other accessories.
Oh my.
So just like this, and you can put on more than
Hey, I have a
5
lot of
like
accessories
this.
on Global.
Now, this is a lot of that's the tools, and also for an accessories and a hat. But then the other accessories will be developed in the launches, and after this onward. Okay, understood? Okay, then the last of all.
Reach for the head. You cannot.
Now, that's the special features and all the PSO2 users have been looking for. This is that if you choose the motion
Yep,
change
I have to.
edits,
This is
now
just too funny.
you can
I know.
change that's the actual
All right, what is this
the
here?
motion of the actions. So the basic motion of action, basic actions for each player. For example, if you choose this and the waiting
Standing pose. Ooh,
and it starts.
Hmm.
Cool.
that's interesting.
Yep.
So they're going to change that standing and the pose.
So that's probably
While
going to be
getting
new
down, it's going on like this, and
kind
other
of
than that,
things in
and
the gacha,
running
just
and
the
jumping,
different
the
standing
photo dash,
poses.
photo dash, or
Yep.
the swimming. That's you're going to change the action of this, of the basic actions. For example, for the hover dash, you just witness the cast of the hover dashing, but you can change to the phantom dash like this.
So it's kind of so those kind of standing stances is kind of similar
Like
to
that
like how
flying
Warframe
around.
does stances.
It's just like
That's
fly.
interesting.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. Just like this, okay?
So you can change the
Yeah.
either having the normal running or the
Now there's the
cast.
patterns of changing
floating
of the
thing.
motions, and
That's
Right.
cool.
I did on the ticket item basis, one after another, so that we can expect a lot more different actions we expect. Yes, you're right. That's all. That's the introduction of the character create on an actual device here. Thank you very much. Yeah, I like to create my own characters like this. Yeah, I can just working on it and creating the characters on good. Yeah, we can just adjusting to the really granular level like this, and I
Alright.
like to do that. Okay, we love it. So I'm getting excited even with this character creation. Okay, thank you very much, Hiro-san. Thank you. Okay. Okay, so then please give us the closing remarks, Hiro-san, as we introduce today and the new Genesis, and so have all renewed it, the world setting, game sync in system, graphic engine, character creating systems, and then even for you to play the first time for PS2 series can enjoy it, and all elements can be basic play can be enjoyed for free. And would you please and how to appreciate the playing of the PSO2 NGS for all the game fans in the world. Okay, thank you very much, Hiro-san, and the official navigator, Mr. Hiro Arai. Thank you very much for today.
Oh God,
Thank
there's
you.
still more after this.
Okay, then I'd like to move on to the next section. Next session is here, PSO2 NGS message box.
Okay, it's just the message box thing.
So, in this section, I'd like to introduce that's the message from the users. It's in the sharing message hashtag PSO2 NGS and for the sharing and looking for message. Okay, so this is a message from the users. But now, yeah, this is today we'll introduce the sections. But would you please and deliver comments here, Nibu-chan? And now we get a comment. Do you play this in NGS? Yes, of course. I'm gonna and download, and also I like to spend a lot of time on the character creations. It's online. You can play it, and so it can be likely that it also may be possible that your character will play together with one of these users. Okay, so yeah, I'm looking at the comments that some of them would like to play together with Nibu-chan. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, and in this section, for example, I'm looking forward to evolve the characters now, and past 10 years I've been playing.
Alrighty, thanks for joining in, Rooks.
So that's your
Yep, definitely. Thanks for tuning in.
Comments or any your ideas will be please and send the comments to our programs, please. Okay, we're expecting a lot of comments from this next time on the program. Okay, thank you very much. Now we're getting into the ending. It was a really short period of time. Yes. Didn't you forget the mission? Your mission. Yes, and the mission of the signature pose is that the mission you have to come up with this and just mission. And what kind of pose did you develop? If it's really remarkable, and we would like to keep using that the signature pose as the pose for the programs. If Hiro-san likes it very much, it will also be and introduce it in the game and the live stream of the game. Okay,
Alright, what is her pose that she's going to be doing here?
Whatever it is, they'll probably make it in-game as well.
But anyway, I like
Maybe.
to try. Okay, please demonstrate your NGS pose, please.
Cute.
What
Yep.
that pose is, and I spent a lot of time, but let me explain the reason of this pose. And for example, when it comes to pose, I've heard things about something cute, but when I'm thinking about it, when they create characters, and I look at that's what the cat ear was really cute. So that's why I like to just and use the cat ear like this. A lot of excuse for about so now this mission. Okay, let me announce the result of the mission. reserved. What do you mean reserved? So, would you please try it again? The different signature pose. If there's something better, I'd like to choose it. Okay. So that now this one also this specific pose is one of the candidates, right? Yes. But what should I say? Now when I'm grown up and cannot raise my shoulder and arm to this level, it's just like the playing yoga. So that's you have the good exercise. But anyway, you can just this is great. You can so quickly just raise the arms to your head, but now when it's grown up, it's very difficult to do that. So okay. I'll just hit my elbow to the ones and sitting next to me, but anyway. So I'm trying to come up with the other more simple pose next time. Okay, I expect and also looking forward to having you in the next time. Okay. 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 Next time, Prologue number 2 program will be broadcast on PSO2.
Can you just tell us when the closed beta test is?
After the closed beta test is finished. So would you please expect in the next broadcast on? So now, and we'd like to give you the latest information on this of PSO2 and NGS. So please expect that the contents of the program. So after the closed beta test, so mean that we can have the comments from the users of this closed beta test. Okay, it will really informative for us, and so for those of who just joined this closed beta test program, so we'd like to know about the comments and experience. Okay. What did you feel about this in the first program? Actually, and really convinced that the PSO2 game is really and gives us tons of things, and also now really remarkable that we can play it for free. So we're getting into the game world, and we can communicate with friends, or we can create the characters, and so I'm also looking forward to playing it, and then I just feel like playing this in the PSO2. Now we have the world setting have been expanded so far, and you can get back to that PSO2, not on the new Genesis. You can get going back and forth. It's really unprecedented, and you can succeed on that your own character and then playing two environments. Okay, really, I'd like to just soon come up with the characters and instead of playing. We can afford, and we can't wait for the next year. So that's the. Anyway, the next time, would you please, and looking forward to the next time, the second program of this, Prologue 2, and we'll also keep providing that and information of the game as much as possible. And also would like to study a lot about the game so that we can convey and communicate the charms of the game. Now, last of all, would you please register the channel, and also please rate it very favorable and good for the program. Okay, thank you very much. Please register the channel, I said. Okay. Please do not miss.
They're not going to reveal when the closed beta test is.
Thank you very much for viewing the program.
That's a shame.
Thank you very much. And
Yeah.
let's meet again from the next program. Thank you very much. Thank you.
And it
That's
looks
it.
like that's it.
Yep.
All right. So let me do this and take that back down to here. But yeah, as mentioned, there is going to be a closed beta test coming very soon. Right now, there's a recruitment period going on for the Japanese closed beta test between December 15th and January 4th. I just sent a tweet out to that iHeart PSO2 NGS asking for there to be an English global beta test. So we'll have to see if they do reply on that.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yep. But yeah.
I've signed up on the Japanese beta test as well, just in case that a global one doesn't happen, because obviously I want to be part of this.
Yep. Yeah, no, I completely agree with you. They gotta figure something out here, hopefully for us here. It would be a real shame if we couldn't get anything.
Yeah.
All right, let me see if I can pull this over. Okay,
Hello there, Pensage.
This might take a few minutes to come
Okay.
over here. Let's see. And hopefully when it comes over, we do not start lagging on the stream, but we will see.
Mhm.
Okay. So yeah, as of right now, I'm basically pulling over the whole thing. It's going to take a few minutes for it to come off of my my laptop here because I wanted to make sure we got a clean version of this as well.
Yeah.
But I guess while we're waiting
Yeah,
for this to
yeah.
come over here, how about some what were your thoughts on that whole thing?
They spent a long time on the customization, longer than they did on the combat demonstration thing.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's really interesting to see all the change that they've made to the character creator, and now it makes sense why you can't have an old type PSO2 body with the new Genesis type.
Mm-hmm. Now, I understand why they spent so long on the character creation, since that is one of the selling points of PSO2. But get more into how the combat is, please. That's what I care about most.
Yeah, I completely agree with you there. It's definitely something that hopefully we're going to get to see more of once Prologue 2 rolls around here. But it's definitely going to be a thing that we need to learn more about. I mean, there's only so much that we can glean from that, at least as of right now. But it's nice that at least we're getting 6 classes at the start. The question I have is, as you're doing a subclass, I guess you're going to have the same kind of EXP gain in there.
Mm-hmm.
But what happens if you... Go ahead.
It's probably going to be the same how it is in PSO2, where it's just a reduced amount. I believe like 40%?
Right. My question is going to be, what happens if you try to equip a weapon that is a multi-type, like, say, a sword and rifle combo, but you're not a hunter ranger? Let's say you're a hunter force for a moment there.
I don't know.
Would it not even let you equip the thing then?
Maybe all types are no longer going to be a thing in New Genesis.
Maybe.
But yeah, when it comes also Pensage, when it comes to making characters, I've seen guys take extremely long in making characters. It all depends on the person who is making it. Sometimes they're very creative. Other times they're like me and Brightstar, which we just create basic ones and then just go right into the game.
Yep, there's one guy I know, far from subtle. They basically do whatever they can to make whatever character they're creating look like a duck.
Okay then.
Yeah, so there are some people that go crazy on the idea.
I guess you could make a duck-looking thing in New Genesis, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But I will say that whole character creation segment, that gave me a good laugh.
Yeah. It's that was cursed for certain.
Yep, very.
But at least we got a good sense of what's in there. I mean, yeah, there were a few things in there that we couldn't see before. And I guess now that I think about it, when we were looking at those 2 cast bodies earlier, those were in the black box. So I guess those were the old type PSO2 bodies in that case. Now that's going to be interesting. What's going to happen to existing types of characters? Like, are they all just going to be upgraded like this?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a big question of what's going to happen. Anyway, let's look a little bit further here into this upcoming closed beta test here. So it's going to be happening sometime between late January and early February, and it's going to be held on a weekend. So for me, I'm probably going to have to take a Friday off in that case. And this is going to be broken into 2 closed beta tests here, it looks like. So, first closed beta test is going to be testing the basic game systems in general, checking for server load, to make sure that, the servers are not getting overloaded.
Mm-hmm.
They want to confirm that sharing of game data between PSO2 and PSO2 New Genesis works. And they want to test the ARKS cache, of which players are going to get a free 20,000 ARKS cache for the closed beta test.
Probably it's not going to be saved. So
Yep.
I'm guessing more so when it comes to these, it's purely testing all the stuff.
Yep.
So yeah,
They already.
What was that?
They already said they're going to be wiping characters for the second
Okay.
test. So this is going to second test is going to be a general test of the game systems, with more players participating, including those who have not played PSO2. And all characters are going to start by creating new characters in that particular case. And those who are in the first closed beta test will be automatically able to participate in the second closed beta test.
And those who applied but didn't get the first beta test will be able to in the second one.
Yep.
All right.
And they're also going to be confirming the correction of high important defects found in the first closed beta test as well.
Well, hopefully I get picked in the first one. That would be nice. Like
That
either
would be
you or
really
me.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I'm going to do everything I can to try to get into this thing, but there's only so much one can do. Let's see. They go a little bit into what is Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis here. And then there is some commentary about... Go ahead.
And then a thank you message, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. And then we do also have the requirements here for the closed beta test. So,
Mhm.
interestingly enough, they are supporting Windows 8.1.
Which is interesting.
Yeah, because that thing's going to go out of service in 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. So, in order to experience the game for low, medium image quality, you require an i5 9400 or equivalent. And for the highest image quality, you need an i9 10900, which, honestly, I don't believe those CPU requirements for a second here.
Yeah. I have an i5 9600, so I should probably have the highest quality images already.
I've got an i9 7900X, which is a high-end desktop processor, so all I need to do is just overclock that thing. I should be fine to go. It's a 10-core processor, an i5 9400. What is that? Like a 4-core or a 6-core?
Mhm. I think it's a 4-core.
Yeah, so I should be fine in terms of my setup. Plus, the rest of the specs are not that bad in comparison. For memory, you only need 16 gigs of RAM to hit the highest image quality.
Which is fine. That's what I have.
Yep. But this is going to be a big game for certain. You need approximately 100 gigabytes or more. I would say furthermore, even especially after they start to expand the game after release.
Yeah. New Genesis initially is going to be 30 gigabytes.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, so by the time of the end of development for New Genesis, that's probably going to balloon to somewhere around 100 gigs, I would say.
probably. I'm making space on my SSD to make sure I have more than enough space for this game.
Yep. Yeah, I told my viewers on YouTube that I was knocking out the stuff that has been left over from earlier this year, so I could make space for this thing. Let's see. They did say medium and highest image quality is 1080 by 1920, although they did also mention 4K in the show earlier as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have to see about that. For the lowest image quality, you do need at least a GeForce GTX 950 or equivalent graphics card. So that's a graphics card from, what, 4 or 5 years ago now at this point,
Yeah.
I think.
And even then, the GTX 1060 for medium quality, that's also a pretty decently old graphics card. The graphics card I currently have, like I mentioned before, is the GTX 1070 SC. So I will probably be able to get to like medium or close to high.
Yep, and I'm sitting on a GeForce RTX 2080, so I should be able to hit the highest image quality, no problem.
Yeah, you're gonna have no problem with it. And there are no conditions for sound cards. Thank God, sound cards have not been a thing in building PCs in a long time.
Yep. Although I'm surprised, no DirectX 12 or Vulkan.
Yeah, interesting.
I mean,
Also,
that
Page, I've been doing pretty good. I've been busy with a lot of other things.
yeah, without the support of DirectX 12, I mean that would knock out these high CPU requirements from the beginning here. So I'm really surprised.
Yeah.
That... and then of course they require a broadband environment, so ADSL, who uses that anymore unless they have to?
I don't know. Fiber, which is what everyone should be using.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not quite there. I'm on a dual VDSL line myself, actually, which is a bit higher than ADSL.
I don't know what the internet my house uses.
Well, it's obviously good enough that we can do this together here.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was able to get that moved over, so let me see if I can now get that loaded here. Give me just a moment. I'm going to take us to the first video that they showed us here.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we have audio on this.
Track.
We have some audio. Let's see. And now... Oops, let me take that away. There we go.
Oh, you have the countdown, the showtime still on.
Yeah, I was trying to take that away.
Yeah. Hey, Complex. So yeah, this.
Unfortunately, the audio doesn't sound that good here.
Yeah, but this new intro looks really nice.
Yep. Yep, so Derpy Ash is gone, or Plastic Ash, I guess.
Yeah. Well, until the character creator, then you just make him look like a Hellspawn.
Yep.
Okay, I really like how it briefly showed him charging up that photon art there.
Yep.
So yeah, it's showing the fighters with the twin daggers here, but they're just going to be starting with Fist in the...
I guess
close
so,
beta
yeah.
test.
Yep. So... Yeah, it's... we'll have to see what's actually there at launch. I mean, it could be only that way for just closed beta tests, potentially.
Probably just because of the closed beta test they're doing that.
Yep. And looking at this again here...
We'll start off with introducing the three classes already disclosed.
Okay, so yeah, this was having trouble over here.
They are good
Yeah.
in the standard combats using melee weapons such as swords.
So yeah, Hunter, it just looks so much more
Ooh, this is
fluid
cool.
now.
Yeah, especially with the removal of the timing ring.
Next is the
Mhm.
ranger. They are good in battle using ranged weapons.
And then for
such as
Ranger, you
assault
can pretty much
rifles.
just keep firing at will.
The,
You just need to
over the
keep in
shoulder
mind how
view.
far away you are
Please
from the
pay
target
attention to
now.
the camera,
Yep.
as we have
And you
adjusted
still have
so
the photon
it is now
points
closer
to
the
worry
player,
about,
based
looks
on the
like.
Yep.
user's opinions to
So that's
the
when you
previous-
just do the normal
previously
attacks,
published
keep
promotion
firing,
video.
and
Yep.
then you
And then next
follow it
comes
up with
the
the
force. It is good at
other photon
magic-like
arts.
elemental
Okay.
attacks called
Yep.
technique.
And then for
Ooh,
Force,
this is
you've
cool.
got
This
your
is
way
kinda
of
difficult.
dodging still. Very
So, not
floaty,
all
just
the
like...
techniques, but it looks like the normal attack is no longer like that wand bash. It is always going to be those photon orbs things.
Yep. The rod bullet.
Yep.
Mm.
And then here's that fighter
Okay,
again.
From here, I will be taking the classes that have not been announced in public in the past. First is the fighter. This class is
I
good in
love
extremely
how
close-range combat,
The
such as
fist
knuckles.
looking combat.
When
It
knuckles
is.
are equipped, you can give enemies
It's
huge damage
flashy,
while dodging
and you
through
can
the attacks
easily
with,
just-
with
I-
slide.
and that
You'll
ju-
float
that's
like a butterfly,
spot dodge
sting
there.
like a
That
bee
is
in
just so
combat.
good.
Look at this.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
And you can quickly feint and get right back into combat.
That's awesome. Fighter it is. Yeah, continuous beating. Oh, yeah, look at this. Look at
And
this.
let me
Yeah,
pull this back.
continuous-
That looked like they had a range attack there.
Oh, yeah, look at this.
Really?
Look at this.
Yeah.
Continuous-
Oh yeah,
Take
that
another look.
attack. Yeah.
Continuous beating.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, look at this.
It's
look
a
at
very
this.
slightly ranged attack.
Yeah.
And you can,
But it looks like
even
it's also
fight
an
from the
AoE attack.
mid-range.
Yep.
Next is the
Hey,
gunner.
Complex Zero.
This class is good in
Yeah,
mid-to-close
and then
range
Gunner
combat,
is
mainly with
pretty much the
full
same
machine
gunner that you know, maybe a little
Yep.
bit
You
faster.
will be able to conduct the acrobatic stylish roll when 20
But it doesn't
machine
look
guns
like
are
it has that
equipped.
slow
And as the
time
name
with
suggests,
the
you
roll.
can enjoy the stylish
Right,
battle
not on the
roll.
third flip anymore.
Battle,
Yeah.
Ooh.
That just makes Gunner even
She
better.
is,
Yep.
Really great. I mean, just doing well. Oh, danger. Watch out, watch out. Look at-
Yeah, a
oh.
lot of the same photon arts we're
Wow,
seeing
this
here.
is cool. And Gunner is so strong.
Maybe just some new animations for them, though.
Wow.
Yeah.
And such a versatility.
And then there's the change to the chain now.
Yep.
Depends on the
Honestly,
number,
I much prefer this chain. This change to the chains.
But my question, once again, is can nobody else in the party participate in that anymore?
I guess not. But yeah, the stylized rolls does cost
for the-
PP now.
The
So
Tector,
Yep.
that's
same as
interesting.
Force. They battle by using
And then we got the Tecker.
They are good at
Tecker,
melee
not
combat,
Tector.
with explosive weapons.
Are they going to be
One.
Tecker or Tector?
They might be fixing it.
Hmm.
They can add the same
Changing it
attributes,
back to Tecker
from
again?
Charge technique you have
I
adjusted
guess.
right before
Hmm.
as a tech.
Still based on wand whacking
during
here.
melee attacks.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So we can sort of add attributes? Okay.
Let's see.
Oh,
And they had that one parry thing that came up.
Mhm.
Look at this. I mean, so
There it is.
uniform. And parrying
Did
is
that? Hang on.
Look at this. I mean, so uniform.
Yeah, that doesn't even cost any photon points to do that.
No, it doesn't.
So you can move on to the next action without becoming immobile while defending. This is going to be convenient. Texture. And then also,
then here's
if you set a
subclasses.
subclass in addition to the main.
Now, you said you know a little bit about Hiragana here, so I'm guessing there are options here to once again expand, like the skill tree,
Mhm.
and to swap trees over to other things here.
Yeah, that's pretty similar to how PSO2 is set up.
Yep. They didn't really go into detail about that, so I guess it's going to be a question of just how much of a tree is there.
If you set a subclass in addition to the main class and equip a weapon that has been
We'll
made
Oh,
see.
and
into
max level is
by
15 right now for the closed beta
customization,
test, it looks like.
You can use not only the main class weapon, but also use subclass weapons and photon arts at the same time. So you need to have a good combination.
I did see camo in there, so I'm wondering if you're able to equip multiple camos now.
Oh, look.
Yeah, once again, this is a single player against a whole group of enemies when it's a 32-player area.
Yeah.
The hold of the weapon.
Oh, you can freeze this guy.
Oh, that is cool. So yeah, you can be a force and then just freeze an opponent and then just go up and punch it. That is,
Yep.
I like that.
First is the photon dash. You can traditionally
So yeah, with the photon dash here, we did see these.
Also, there is only.
Yeah, we already did
difference in
see these
appearance
back with
for
the
photon dash,
initial
however, there are
information.
Yep.
Optional variations such as hovering maneuver. That's fast.
Yeah, the only thing new that was shown off was the wall jumping.
Next is the photon glide.
Right.
This will extend the flying time and flying distance while gliding in.
It's
yeah,
funny that
this
you
is-
do that flip at the start.
Mhm. Yeah, this is truly an
Oh, so
open
we
world
went across.
area, and I love it.
Even that
Yeah.
cliff. Wow. So it's descending.
Also, I'm guessing the
upwards.
boxes are probably going to be the same
Next,
thing.
We have the wall kick.
Greens
New.
being
It
items,
helps
reds
you to
being
move to higher
rares,
places
and
by
oranges
jumping
being
one step
weapons.
automatically when you
Probably,
keep
yeah.
moving
And then
forward
blues
towards
being your
walls
units.
or obstacles in
Yeah.
the air. Cool jumps, even on trees.
And then there's that wall kick.
Mhm.
So it's going to be not just only
And finally,
horizontal, but more verticality in this
the
game,
swing
that's for
action
certain.
Yeah.
implemented to the series for the
Combat's
first time.
fluid, movement fluid, swimming.
Amazing. How far can you go?
Yep. How much combat can you
Beautiful.
experience while
And maybe
swimming?
There's enemies in the sea too.
And are you going to slow down while you're in combat?
Swing.
Yeah. Also, yeah, I did see
Makes
that
you
with the
want-
affixes.
want to
They
obtain
are all the
swimwear
affixes are
outfit
going to be
soon.
separate from affixing
I
from
don't know
weapons,
what-
so that's
how
going to
that would
be
be helpful.
a lot
It will
nicer.
be.
But maybe you can affix from weapons as well.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there was this here also, the where the mag reacts when close to new facilities in the open field and becomes a portable terminal in the story. The mag will be your helpful partner during your adventure. So
So it's pretty much just like either like Ghost in Destiny or something else. Trying to remember other games where it has that little companion that follows you.
yeah, I mean there was Pete back in Phantasy Star Universe, but he didn't leave the room for Ethan.
No. Maybe Ortis in Warframe? I think.
Maybe. Here's the thing, though, with this change. Now you're not going to have a good place to really deposit useless weapons anymore. To at
yeah,
least
that
get
is
some use
true.
out of them.
Well, I just sell them to NPCs anyway.
Yeah, I guess that's what it's gonna have to be here then. Let's see here. Then we had this.
And
Let's
so
see.
you could
Yeah, open field. So first we go into teleporting via Euchre device.
by
Yeah, Ryuker
utilizing
from
the Euchre
PSO1.
device,
And yeah, and just looking at this map, this is a huge map here.
Yeah. I'm seeing some of the so I'm guessing you need to explore to different teleportation or like different Ryuker devices to then expand more of the map, or just exploring that map to
It would
see
seem
more
that-
of it then.
It would seem that way. I mean, we have a good sense of how big Central City is now, so we can
Yeah.
use that as a base for how
And actually you can see Central City right there on the map.
exactly. Yeah, it's right here in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, now that we have that for scale, yeah, it's going to take a while even to just get over to the coast. And then what is going on over here? These look like man-made structures here.
Yeah, they do.
I wish we could see more of this thing, see how far it goes to the north and east and south.
Mm-hmm.
on the field, players can quickly
I'm interested to
teleport
see
faraway
exactly how
locations.
much is going to be available for the closed beta test.
We'll have to see.
Mm-hmm. But also something that was shown from those Ryuker devices is that you can access your storage.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
What was that? What is that in the background there?
Yeah, it's
this
some
thing-
sort of flying creature.
Yeah, that looks kind of like a griffin or something.
Mm-hmm. Maybe one of just the normal wildlife that you can kill to get materials from. Because I know
Maybe it
that's
could be
the
one
thing.
of the tamed, yeah.
Also, wait, go back before they brought the map up.
Before.
Yeah. So we can see the menu UI.
Yeah.
Right there, right there.
So,
So we're
okay.
seeing the AC, the star gems. So they're keeping those, and also the Meseta is with a V instead of an M.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Even though it's still called Meseta right here.
Yeah.
And then here is probably your premium, which is saying you got 36 days left.
Yep.
Here's your class, which for some reason they went out with just a main class, no subclass.
Mhm.
And then what is this up here? Is this your player ID?
I don't know. I think it might be your play, but that's such a weird number for a player ID.
Yeah,
Or maybe
and
it's
then
just or maybe it is your character name. Just they decided to go with numbers for this.
no, you can see the name down here though.
Oh, you can? Yeah, you can. I don't know then.
Yeah, this is
And then let's also look at the UI here with the menu. So you can see the logout, you can see options, character info, equipment, items, and I believe it will scroll up if you continue a bit more then. Because it
Okay.
does go to the map, which is on the second menu there. So right there.
Yep.
So something involving Meseta there. Okay. Or no, not Meseta.
Star Gems?
No, that's not Star Gems either. I really need to study more katakana. But yeah, I'm seeing the map there. There's also the communications. What looks like to be weapon settings or something, and then a shop.
Yes. Yeah, so two different kinds of settings. You got your general settings up here, and then weapon settings down here, I guess.
But yeah, there's also the shop, which is probably the AC and Star Gem shop like usual.
Also
Yep.
using the function within the world map, you can teleport to any Ryuka device you have visited in the past. Oh, that's easy.
So yeah, you can teleport to any Ryuka
That's
device
simple.
from the world map. So
Yep.
that's really
Yeah,
nice.
because you get lost on
And
where
there's-
you are. And simple.
There's that griffin again,
Yeah.
along with something else on the ground there as well I'm seeing here.
Yeah, because you get lost on where you are. And maybe you feel like.
And then here we
walking
have
into
instant
Ryuka.
quests from
I feel there are
Cascoons.
multiple
which-
mysterious structures
Yeah,
representing
this has a
Cascoons.
lot of
And
potential
by
here,
entering
especially
them,
if
you
they're
can
going
enter
to
closed areas.
potentially load in quests from older content.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. So this is
But what-
saying, what is this? This gives you, looks like one item, no experience, and no Meseta, whatever we're gonna call it.
Mm-hmm. But you have a list of like requirements that you can hit. Looks like.
Yep, time limit of 30 minutes. Yeah, so beat it within 5 minutes, beat it within 10 minutes, beat it after collecting 10 of something, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have no idea what this timer is, unless this is like a, is this
Probably
like
your
a
best
speedrun
time.
timer?
Maybe.
Huh. So we might see players competing against each other to see how quickly they can complete these then.
Quests that are not shared with other players.
And then let's see here. So this is probably your password entry. If you want to restrict entry from other players or keep it to the alliance. And then no idea what these options are here.
I see. So away from the open field a bit. Yes.
And
Also,
then it looks like you have like a little gathering area before you actually start.
Yeah, it's, and if we go further in when it shows with the party, it has those nodes up, the rest and shift the nodes.
Yep, I saw that as well. It was like to help you get it if you forgot to bring them in or something.
Yeah.
I see. amazing. So,
But
like,
this could also
for
be the way they do
practical
challenge
techniques,
quests as well.
That kind of things can be done.
Oh, maybe.
I see.
I wonder how the daily, if they're going to be
practicing
continuing
action
over the
too.
ARKS missions. So having the daily missions be a thing still.
They might do that. They might completely get rid of it potentially.
Hmm.
And then yeah, here's the multiplayer one you were talking about. So let's see. Need to complete
Okay, so
something
he
with
started in with 10 or 10 of the rest of stuff. So if we continue it on, let's see if he still kept that when he goes in.
yeah. And just looking at this, there's some sort of a 20 as an objective, but what does that mean? And then I can,
play enemies.
maybe. So this could also be a new version of Extreme Quest as well, potentially.
Maybe.
Oh, so it's
Yeah, they still have 10 there.
Okay, yeah. So
it's
it's primarily there for the people who forgot it, I guess.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
So this boss-like character also appears.
So now, does this...
That's good.
Yeah, it's gonna be really interesting to see how this plays into the story. Like, is this actually happening in the story, or is this just sort of
Probably just
out of context
When you can
content?
do this multiplayer,
Probably that.
It's easier to defeat. How many people can join in?
It basically lets them do whatever they want.
4.
Uh-huh.
I see.
And then here we have
As you advance
the
in field,
trials
suddenly
for
emergency
intercepting
trials
dolls,
occur,
which,
providing
once again, this is out in the open
additional
field,
evidence
so you got
on
32
the
players potential here.
Yeah, it's probably a simulation.
No,
Yep.
Quite high above.
Oh, you can actually attack the thing that's setting them down.
Also climbing
Yeah.
on top of it.
Oh, it looks like the 2 characters leveled up there.
I didn't see that. Let me see. Oh yeah, I see. Their level changed from 5 to 6
Also
here.
climbing on top of it.
Still keeping the same level up sound. It
See, right
sounds
there.
like.
Level up.
Yep. And then we got this assembly point clearance. So I wonder, is it possible to just knock these enemies off their pillars and then take pot shots at them?
Maybe.
Yeah, like if you were a ranger, could you just stand on top of a pillar without being without the chance of getting hit?
Cool. In the field,
And
there
then
is
the
a
region
huge
mag.
terminal called Region Mag, which will
Yes.
give all players on that
The
ship
big
a
boy.
boost effect
Yep.
when
I wonder if there are going to be
items
multiple shapes. Let's take a look at what it's asking for here.
Mhm.
So these look like items that you could get from gathering. Yeah, they kind of look like the same symbols you see in gathering with current PSO2.
Yeah. So, as they mentioned before, whenever you feed this region mag, it gives a boost to everyone.
Yep,
In the
and look
track.
at this. Look at this. It has a
Mhm.
progress bar. So
Oh, it does.
yeah, it looks like you can
Okay.
actually level the thing up.
So,
So maybe
it's
this-
probably just a community effort in the ship.
Yeah, so maybe this bar is to trigger the effect, and then this bar here is once you trigger the effect 150 times, then it levels up to level 1, I guess, or something. And the effect goes up. Because you can see how it changes from plus 10% to plus 15% here.
Yeah.
And Crimid, no, nothing on alliances yet. I think they're holding off on that until the next one.
I believe they did say that Alliance is kept over between the two. So, we'll still have Time for War continuing on into New Genesis.
Yeah, it's just
we won't have the Alliance room. That is just a thing in PSO2.
yeah. We'll have to see if they replace that with something else, like maybe player housing or something.
I would absolutely love player housing. That would be great.
Yep.
given to it. I see.
And this little guy
That's
or
cute.
big guy loves ya,
Heart shape.
Yep.
and he launches out of
So if you
water or
give it-
something.
Try to give them a hard time. Looks happy. Cute. photon-sensitive effect, otherwise known as PSE, is a system.
And of
where
course, we have the
your
PSE system,
gauge
which
will
is
fill up
so much
until
better
as you
now.
eliminate your
Yeah.
enemies. And
Yeah,
it
instead of
provides
relying
you
on
to
getting the different
possibility of
levels, now it's
encountering
just
your
you have the
enemies.
indicator
When
to the upper right of the
this
mini-map there.
occurs as the gauge is a max, a large number of enemies appear, including a guaranteed chance of encountering different rare enemies. So you need to
Those
sort
hit
of
stops
sort.
seem pretty long for the hunter.
Oh, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Special kind of. Looks strong.
Let me back this up a little bit
Yeah,
here.
of course, we still got the urgent quests.
Yep, urgent
But those
quests.
just happen in the field. Looks like.
Yep, and so it looks like this one you can party up with 8 players, and then it looks like over here players can indicate if they are good to enter or not.
Mm-hmm.
Next is
Yeah,
one
because
piece
whenever
of
we
this
get into the urgent here,
unsolved contents, the
if you
urgent
look at the
quest.
top left,
This
then
can
it
happen at any
swaps over
random
to a
moment within certain
4
areas
out
of
of
the
8.
field, and heading to the
Yeah.
specific location will place your entire party in a new instance.
And then there's a
where you
timer
will
to
fight the
complete
giant
that.
boss enemy. Well, that
Yes, and
sounds
having a
exciting. Makes you
boss
want to go
health
there.
meter there. Thank you, finally.
Yep,
Wow.
that is the thing of beauty, and so is the liquid effects inside of its body here.
Amazing.
I wonder
Yeah,
what
you'll
the
be
story
defeated
equivalents for the
immediately.
dolls is going to
We're
be.
talking about
Also,
me.
how are we going to be
God,
doing
am I
story
going to be
quests?
the
Is that
defeated
this
one?
like
Then
how
Yue-san,
the
you can help
tasks are
me.
going to be handled?
Rescue me.
Maybe, or it could just all be cutscenes with main characters or something.
Wow,
Crimid, I'm not aware of that for PSO2, but I know it is in Blue Burst that you can do that.
Yeah,
just made it.
I didn't know that that was a thing in PSO2.
And then this is the second one that looked like the Dio Hunar here and has all these crystals on it.
Well, it's going to be attacked.
So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what comes out of those urgent quests.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Up next, we then had Central City. Gotcha, Kermit.
How far the largest city, Center City, serves as the base for the arts.
Oh yeah, that
and the
that is
non-hop-like
not good.
RPGs. They're really cool stuff.
Yep. So, just looking around here, looks like to the right here we have some sort of an item shop. Not sure what that is to the
It's a
left.
big city. Yes.
And then
Maybe
to the,
a recycle shop?
maybe. To the left might be here some sort of a clothing shop, and then to the right, maybe something for timed abilities? I'm not sure there.
I like to live there.
And then I'm not sure what either of these are going to be.
Yes, and all improvement and the good facilities are well organized in 1,000 years.
But I really do like how Central City looks.
Yeah,
inside of
it is
Central City
beautiful.
itself is a lobby and can have up to 100
And it's
players,
just
100 players in the same
Connected to the open
instance
area.
communicating just
Yep.
as the content.
And
I
this is
believe
just-
it showed in the
Beautiful
earlier
at
one
nighttime,
with
yes.
like the
What's
first New Genesis information. You could go right from Central City to the open
And
area.
also weather changes, really. Yes.
Yep. And this
I
is
like
just
that.
one
That's
city.
very-
Who knows how many other
very
cities there are
precise,
out
yes.
there?
Right, so
Yeah, the
water
way this is
changes.
set up reminds me a lot about
And within
Phantasy
Society,
Star
there's
Universe?
stations.
no, not Phantasy Star Universe,
So this is
Xenoblade
like,
Chronicles
I get
X.
used to
Oh,
the-
I see.
I get used
Yeah.
to
I
it.
never
Did
played
you
that, but I
have-
do have it.
Yeah,
Yes.
because you would have the main area that you would
What
just
is it?
that you would be in for mostly story stuff or for equipment and stuff,
So,
and then you could go right
You can
out
run
into the open
around,
area.
We have a conference here. We're having a discussion with there
Yep.
and in the desks.
And here we got some
So,
sort of
there's
a
no any
view
specific
screen.
characters that
Here are
go in
those
the office and
tasks.
status office. Okay, within the city, there won't be just the players, but many NPCs as well. Given the players various tasks to finish.
So this is
Okay.
so the tasks are probably replacing the client orders.
Yeah, that
And it
Okay,
said
and-
side. Oh,
side. So then the story would probably be main then.
yeah.
Okay, so then you're probably right. It could just all be through tasks then.
Mm-hmm.
Which is actually very similar to Final Fantasy XIV in that
So
way.
you get out to the adventure.
Honestly, I like that.
Yes. There are also a variety of shops. Yes.
And here we got the food
This over here
stand.
is that the food
Yep.
stand
Weird that
you
they
can create food
singled out the
items which
food
give
stand
boost with the
specifically.
materials gathered. Mhm.
But it looks like once you make the food, you automatically get the buffs to it.
Okay.
Yeah, you can see a little icon pops up right here in the above your name. So it's not like you can just store it.
Yeah.
Okay, and the item log.
And then we have
where you
item
can
enhancement.
customize your weapons and armor. We'll also be making written here. Yeah, it's still quite.
So yeah, you use the weapons to enhance it, just like before.
Yep. Now let's look closely at this one here. So this one allows you to apply your augments on. And so let's see. So for each look over here to the right. Each one you apply adds plus 1%. So yeah, you can now guarantee 100% of fixes.
Oh, that is really nice.
Okay. Mhm.
Probably going to require a lot of them in order
You
to
can have a good boost. Right.
fully make sure that you get 100%.
Agreed,
So-
but
Is a Meseta grind? Oh boy.
it finally gets rid of being doo-dooed, basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
But we still don't know if those are going to carry over from the old game.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the multi-weapon function.
And that's a percent.
Honestly, this multi-weapon thing looks so good.
Yeah,
Being able to
definitely.
just use the same PAs like that, I
Yep.
love it.
Other elements.
And then here's the communication and original PSO2.
The balloon chart and the symbol art that are the features of the series that are present.
So you still got your symbol
You can
art,
customize it. Yes. Well, that's great. It's cool.
but at least now you have RGB to help you with putting those symbol arts together.
Okay.
So I'm
Once
expecting
carried out,
even more
this
creative
is
symbol
once
arts
carried
now.
out, perform the motion
Yep.
with the long-awaited finger movements.
Yep. Finger movements here.
Fingers! Yes, the fingers move.
So each one finger can move.
Oh, that's just cute.
Yep.
You can point. I love it. You can point.
I like it.
Yep.
Lovely. That's cute. Just making peace sign. Yeah, it's like a great piece. Next,
And then we
there
got
is
the
a
stamps.
stamp as a new communication function.
So how limited is that?
Okay.
Wait, go back.
From here,
Mm-hmm.
Go back to showing all the
yeah,
stamps
it's like a
there.
great.
So we can see all the different stamps. Why is the Rappy have an anus?
I have no idea.
Piece. Next, there is
Okay.
a stamp as a new communication function.
But I'm guessing like this is more so the
Okay. From here, I will
yeah, still no
introduce
finger guns. We will have the finger guns eventually.
On how to go back and forth between the worlds of PSO2 and PSO2, and just press.
Yep.
moving to
And then you
the
just
base
log
and
in
how
based
to
on
use
whichever
the-
you want to choose.
Pretty cool.
The engine,
And of
the
course, here's the
engine of
updated
PSO
graphic
has been
system.
updated to match PSO2 and PS.
So Ash and
Making
Ash.
sync on the
Yay.
graphic
And that actually is what they're called. They're both called
Yeah.
Ash. We can see that in the corner now that I'm
Yep.
thinking about it.
Yep, they're both called Ash.
So much for it being a Quillo. And connecting to Idola.
Yeah. it's
Wait
just-
a minute. Block
What?
3 Vita?
Yeah. They probably made that block specifically just for testing purposes.
Maybe.
But yeah,
Still, they should rename that by now, because Vita's no longer supported.
hence why they now are using those blocks for development purposes.
But yeah, then you transfer over to New Genesis, and there you are.
But yeah,
let's
also
see.
going back to the stamp thing, I think that's primarily for those who don't want to use any of the custom symbol arts, but they'll just use the stamps, which are pretty much like the quote-unquote official symbol arts.
That makes sense. All right, and then what else did we have in here? Yep, and then we went into the character creator here,
We got
whereby
a lot of first moments.
Yep.
Oh boy. I sent you a screen cap of one of them. It is the most beautiful face.
yeah,
With his eyes completely wide open right there.
yeah.
I love that.
And then of course doing the derpy eyes was also an amazing thing. Oh, let's see.
Oh boy.
You can make adjustment
Hey, eyes up here.
on the right, on the left, separately. Oh, is that right?
No. Wide eyes
It's
open,
winking.
eyes down.
See that?
Oh, notice your
Wow.
bulge.
And this way, see how many
Ah.
wide
Oh, this was such a great demonstration of the
Yep.
system.
The one-eyed close there.
Yep.
To move it up or down, moved up.
And yeah, the chat on
what
YouTube, the
about
chat was
eyebrows?
saying you could actually make an Ahiko face. Oh, no.
Okay. This is good.
Yeah, this thing is
Oh
just
yeah, and that is true. People can make a whatever kind of character they want to make. So yeah,
Yep.
if you want to make a male
a
face
little
but on a
darker.
female body, you can, which honestly is pretty cool.
Yep. Although they still gotta do more with the species selection. I would still love to see some draconians in here,
Eyebrows.
Yeah, that would be nice.
or something with scales. I mean, come on, Sega, it's time to do that.
Adjusted. Oh, okay.
Were you about to say, "Come on, Phantasy Star"?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Well, okay, it's Phantasy Star Team or whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
The fire mask. Shaggy nose.
Let's see
Oh,
what
there you
else.
go.
Yep, and then
Wow, look at the gloss. I mean,
yep.
Today,
So you could definitely have your cast heads on and such.
So you can
Yeah,
have a
those-
cast head on a
Okay,
human
so
body,
you can
but
change
Yep.
the,
when it
corner of
went
the,
to showing off the different
the
bodies, when it
edge
showed
of
just the
the
head
lips
of the
or
cast
maybe
body,
lips
I
can be,
lost it.
fuller or
Yeah.
thinner.
So if you
Uh,
can try to, so yeah, showing the
So
different mouse, and you can have the mouse
options here
open.
too.
Yep, and get
Yeah.
your tongue sticking out.
That's why the chat just went crazy, saying you could actually make an Ahiko face. Oh
Yeah.
Difficulty.
Yeah, there was so much to this thing, and then
But you can create
here you
characters
have your
Yeah.
cursed ash here.
like from the
Wait,
physique
but go back
selection.
a bit further to showing going to choosing the different bodies.
Let's see here.
Oh, girly.
So like here,
Girly
I think
those items are.
No, it was a bit further back.
further
believe.
back.
Yeah,
That's too far back. Here we go.
because they were showing off like,
So
oh
I
yeah, so
selected
you can have a
here,
male
like
face on a
one,
female
that was
body.
selected.
Yep.
So that's one of the
But when
things
you
there.
select two, it's a little feminine. The body itself.
Yep. And then later on,
So editing. Still using
let's
it.
see,
It's all of a
things
sudden.
really started to get crazy once
Mhm.
they introduced the cast bodies here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah. So I think they briefly put on the
so you
male
can change it by
cast body.
parts.
Yeah.
So with the human head, it just
Okay.
looks so funny.
Yep.
The out-
And then they finished signing them, and then there is your cast ass
so like this.
in beautiful glory.
Oh boy. And yeah, they spent just as long on the customization as they
And
did
also,
on the talking about all the combat stuff.
Yep.
You can select
That is for
your
certain.
ears.
Which, yeah,
And
it's
then-
one of the main selling points.
You can
So
choose this.
And then you have
they want to
your
show it off.
We can
you had
adjust
your
this.
Newman ears as well as your Dooman
Okay,
horns.
two horns.
So
Like this. I'm gonna switch to this.
I
Yeah.
like that I can still be a Dooman.
So this is you can adjust the zone. So the current PSO2.
and then this was the really interesting thing, how they're doing accessories now. So depending upon the cost, you could have up to 18 accessories potentially.
Now it will be switched to the
Which is
cost
honestly
based
pretty cool.
and,
Yeah.
accessory to put it on and
7
maximum
sunglasses
has
on at
18.
once.
And
Yeah.
Perfect.
Although I didn't see anything that costs a single one here, so it
Not
might
yet.
be that you might only be able to do like 9 accessories in that
you
case
can find
then.
out the number here.
But as you see, the
These,
sunglasses
you can
are
just put on
3.
and the one
So yeah,
accessory,
7
the
sunglasses. Perfect.
eyeglasses.
Actually, no, you couldn't do 7. 6 of them, I believe.
Right. Now,
So yeah, 6 sunglasses. That's all you need. Just the 6 sunglasses all around your character.
Is it now?
Yep, although they didn't show us adjusting the size of the accessory or anything like that.
No, they didn't.
And they're working on is as much as possible to put on a lot of accessories and you have about that. This is looking the basic motion pose.
and then we had the movement options and things like that.
Today, thank
And then that was pretty much it. Then they went into what that looked like, which actually, didn't we see something like that earlier? During-
I think so.
Yeah, so they may have just grabbed it and went with it.
And
then that Pretty much wrapped it up at that point then.
Yeah. I was hoping that they mentioned something about the closed beta tests, especially for global, because that's still not a guaranteed thing.
Right.
Because if you
So-
go on to the New Genesis information page, switch over to the JP side, you have a link to the sign up for the closed beta test.
Yep. Yep, that being the information that that was presented here.
Mm-hmm.
And then, you click this button here, you choose what kind of account you have, and then that pretty much then takes you through the whole process. Kind of curious why they removed the requirements for the specifications for the beta test. They used to be on this page, and then for some reason they took it away. But thankfully I pasted them into the Discord
Yep.
earlier, so.
That's good.
Once again, we have those here, so... Yeah, that was quite the showing that they gave us here. A lot of new information. I can't wait to get my hands on it, and I'm hoping I do get selected for that closed beta test.
I'm hoping so as well. At least one of us, because that would just be good for the show.
Yeah, definitely. Did you have any other final thoughts before we moved on to everything else that happened this week?
I'm surprised they didn't focus more on the movable fingers.
Well, they at least gave it to us in the form of those emotes, at least.
Yep. There should have been more focus on those movable fingers. Come on, the fingers can move.
I guess maybe in the next one they'll show us a little bit more.
Yeah. And obviously I'm just memeing at this point with that, but still.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's sort of one of the things that you do on a regular basis anyway.
Yeah. I meme on everything involving this.
But alright. Yeah, so closed beta coming up real soon in late January, early February, and hopefully it goes well.
Yeah. And obviously, if neither of us are picked for the first one, we will get into the second one then.
Definitely.
So at least we will be able to play in the closed beta test. But again, I just hope they do that for global as well.
Yep. We'll have to see. Hopefully we'll get some news about it soon.
Yep. So, that took up nearly 3 hours.
That it did. Let's see here. So, are you good to continue on here? Do you need a minute here?
Nah, I can continue on.
All right. Well, then let's jump into the next section of this show, because we were going to go over the rest of what happened this week here. So, starting off, we have for global PSO2, we have a new AC and Fun Scratch ticket. That being for the Holiday Wonderland. So let's take a look at that now here.
It is Christmas-themed items, and you'll want these outfits for the Christmas Urgent Quest. Also interesting
Indeed.
that they're doing that ESRB thing at the beginning there.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what that was all about.
Yeah, they started doing that on all their videos as of late.
Maybe that got some complaints from parents or something, I don't know.
I don't know. But again, it is so weird that it went from an M rating to a teen, and then back to an M rating.
That's for certain.
Mm-hmm. Probably because of that outfit right there. Oh my.
Could be, yeah. And we got some color variants for the casts here as well. The Volgulus actually looks pretty nice in this color variant. Interesting twisty hair there.
Yep.
And then the Rappy Meal evolution for the mag. And then the Jingle Tree is pretty interesting camo. It also comes as a regular all-class sword as a 14-star.
Yep. And we got sword pose.
Yep.
Oh, you could just hold a candle.
Yep.
and
Looks
turn
like it.
on and off.
Let's see here. So, once again, we got all the new outfits. Also some reindeer costumes as well.
Yeah, I've seen some people running around on the reindeer costumes.
Yep. Also got a Brave Glory outfit here, which I don't think we saw in the trailer.
No, we didn't.
Once again, a new cast set, which is a color variant. And then got Glass Eyes, as well as Dark Eyes.
Oh, that is creepy.
Oh yeah, definitely. And let's see, what else? I guess you can give yourself like a little bunny tail here or something.
And the bunny ears.
Yep.
Bunny suit when? Come on.
Not sure. A Melty hat. And then December hair accessory, which... not quite sure what to make of that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the food device range attack. You got all the photon point /3 augments. And then you had also another emote that we didn't see, the Snowball Fight 2. And
You throw
then...
snowballs.
Say again?
You throw snowballs.
Pretty much, yeah.
So,
let's...
rewards for this scratch. 10 of them you get the Snow Banter helm. 15 of them you get the Snow Rappy head mount. 20 of them you get a Snow Lilliput statue mount. So yeah, that Banter head looks really cool.
Yeah.
After 45 you get an emote.
Snow fun.
Snow fun. Now that's snow fun.
And then, of course, we have a new fun scratch.
Yay, fun!
So, monochrome makeup, blue. So if you had the blue bodysuit makeup, then you could also put this one on as well to make yourself completely blue if you just didn't want to pay for the color change pass.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see. Clown nose.
Yay!
You can give yourself a full beard. You got Christmas boots.
Kitty-eared
Sack of
Santa
presents. And then down here we get into the repeats from last week.
Yep.
And then your new emote this time is gift. Looks like we're also back to the gothic theme a little bit here. You also got some music for East Artia and Enemy Rush Waiting Room. And then back on the 15th, there was an unscheduled maintenance that happened. And the main reason for that, and I think I might have this out of order here. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? Here we go. So they needed to disable the trade function.
Oh, because of RMT?
Yeah, this
Oh, boy.
this was a big one. So basically, what was happening is they identified a large number of RMT-related activities tied to the trade function, and so the feature has been temporarily disabled until the issue is thoroughly investigated and resolved. Since we haven't heard any updates on this, I'm kind of wondering if and when trading is ever going to be restored, actually, at this point.
Yeah, that's true. Now, you can still do the player shop.
Correct.
Which
This is
trading between two players. That is
right,
the-
and you both needed premium to be able to use this function.
yeah.
So I guess we'll see what actually happens with all this here. But yeah, it's not good that they had to do this here.
Yeah. Although the RMT bots got really annoying.
Yeah, they're getting into every lobby at this point. Even Block 1, I've noticed them get in there.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look here at the new urgent quest here. The Armada of Annihilation Interception. Why don't you go ahead and take this one here, Xance?
Alrighty. The Goddess of Annihilation is determined to live up to her name and is bearing down upon Fleet Oracle with a fleet of her own, seeking vengeance upon the descendants of those she believes to have done her wrong. After taking the full measure of arcs, Shiva believes the time has come for a no-holds-barred approach, and that means an all-out assault on Fleet Oracle. So, the Armada of Annihilation Urgent Quest content will consist of operatives being challenged with a random engagement of each of three sectors. Sector 1, 2, and 3. For each sector, operatives can experience one of several incidents leading to an overall Urgent Quest experience that depicts the many facets of war. In Sectors 1 and 2, destroying turrets or objects such as Luminex and dispatching enemies will reward operatives with interception points. These points factor into the number of items that drop for operatives after completion of Sector 3, as well as the overall interception point total for the operative.
By the way,
So
first... Go ahead.
the better you do in Sector 1 and 2, the more items you get in Sector 3.
Yep. And make sure you keep your eyes peeled to the sky in Sectors 1 and 2, because there are going to be targets flying in at you that aren't part of the main enemy groups that you're fighting. You can get extra points off of those, especially any of the gold targets that you see.
Yep, kill them.
And go ahead and continue on.
Alrighty. Additionally, the combined total of interception points accumulated by all operatives on a ship will determine ship-wide boosts that ARKs received, such as increased chances of receiving a great success while enhancing weapons and units. After completion of Sector 3, operatives will receive silver and gold prize medals. So these are new, the prize medals.
Yep. And there is a trade for them over on the far right side of the trading center, where you've got like your Buster trades as well. And that these are some of the rewards that you can get from this quest here. You got the double chain, which is basically sort of a fighter must-have at this point now, because it has a built-in HP healing on it, and it is unrestricted, which means it doesn't cap at 30 HP. So one hit and you're basically...
It's pretty much the same as with the Elder Pain Omega.
Exactly.
It's really good.
Yeah. Not so good on a 12, though, because it only heals you for 1 HP.
Yeah. A 12 can't take advantage of it, sadly.
Yep. And why don't you talk about some of the potentials we got here?
Alright. We also got the Crimson Lotus of Purgatory, which increases potency by 10%, increases counter edge potency by 15%, and successful counters raise the focus gauge. Oh, that's really good for Katana. Raising the focus gauge with successful counters, since with Katana, you always want to be countering.
Yep. I remember a weapon way back on the Japanese version whereby if you countered, it was like an extra 400% counter damage or something like that.
Which is insane.
Yep. But it was an old type weapon, so they didn't carry it forward.
Yeah. Sad about that.
Go ahead.
Sadly about that.
Yep.
There's also augments you can get here. Photon Balance, which is an S1. Photon Art and Technique potency increase 4%, but PP consumption increases 8%. Armor Flow, which activates D-Band on self at 14-second intervals. Wow, that's actually really good. Sky Earth Lunacy, PP consumption decreases 8% while in mid-air. Upon landing, natural PP recovery and PP recovery when attacking both increase 20%. Ooh, that could be really good for Gunner.
Yeah.
Sky Earth Lunacy there. Since Gunner's pretty much always in the air regardless.
Yep.
So further decrease of PP consumption could be extremely good. And then Metal Flow, which activates Shift on self at 14-second intervals. A lot better than Armor Flow, because Shift is better.
Yeah, I just thought there were some S2s though that decrease that further though.
Maybe, but
although they don't have the same recovery though.
Yeah. But that 20% recovery when landing on the ground, that's honestly really good.
Yeah. All right. And let's move on now to the prizes at the prize medal exchange shop here. So once again, you get gold and silver prize medals from the urgent quest. Some of the rewards that you get are the Oblissa series weapons here. You also got the Orge series as well. You also have a weapon, or rather a wired lance, Acute Charis. I had these on the Japanese version. I don't know if I'm going to upgrade to them here on the global version, though. And then this back unit, the Back Orge Grudge. Get this thing if you are an Etoile.
Yes.
This thing has 90 attack built in.
Which is... Yeah, 90 attack is huge.
Yeah. Yeah, it only has like 45 HP built into it, but whatever, you're in a 12 at that point, so... and then there is an upgrade that you can get from Zig, which adds the ability for it to grab an S6 ability on it as well. Speaking of S6 and other abilities here, we have a bunch of them here. A lot of them are class-specific here, so Heroic Howl is going to be for heroes. Soaring Heaven Dance is for bouncers. Soul Protection is for Hunter and Braver. Dodging Whistle is for pets. Evernight Star is for Etoile main classes. Overflowing Life 5 is going to be for fighters. Miraculous Encore That's going to be for Gunners. Empathetic Communion is for Summoners as well. Or actually, that's an S7 ability, so that's going to be for an ARM unit. You can also get a Meteorite Crystal, which is for timed abilities. And then we have some other S-class abilities as well here. S6 Guardian Shield reduces damage taken by 7%. I'm probably going to be grabbing that one eventually. And then the rest of these aren't as good. S7 Fortified Melee just boosts melee power by 30, same for range, same for technique. And then S8 Fortified Life Vessel and Lucent Vessel just increases max HP by 40 and 4 photon points respectively. So those aren't as good, but they're going to be better ones coming out in the near future. S8, there's one called Sky Dancer's Boon, which basically, if you stay in the sky for 2 seconds, that will give you shift to ND band. So that's one I'll be looking forward to. And then there is an S7 that is basically increases medicinal efficiency, so increases the amount that's healed by mates by 30%. And that is what I have currently for my Hunter Atoll combination. And then you also have some summoner parfaits here as well. So Exquisite Stuff Parfait increases potency when photon points is above a certain level and reduces photon point cost while our Alter Ego is in effect. Exquisite Vigorous Parfait recovers HP when you defeat an enemy with a pet attack and boost with a pet attack and boost potency with each one defeated. Light and Dark Parfait boosts potency and recovers HP when target has an elemental weakness to light, dark, or pet. And then the same effect for Fire, Ice, and the Lightning and Wind Parfaits. And then you can also get yourself a couple of victory poses here as well. So yeah, a lot of stuff coming from that metal shop. Just figure out what you're going to get and start collecting medals, because you only get, like, what? Somewhere between 15 to 25 medals per full urgent quest, I think.
Mm-hmm. And we don't have the trigger for Armada yet. That's probably going to be coming probably after the next Fresh Find Shop rotation.
I don't know about that. I would be surprised if we actually get a trigger for this, because I don't remember there ever being a trigger version on the Japanese side.
Really?
And it's because it's handled in 3 stages like that.
Oh, yeah, probably.
But yeah, looking
I wonder
at
what the next trigger will be then, since Christmas on Ice is not going to last.
So we're not going to be seeing an urgent quest with the next update. We're going to be seeing the new ultimate quest, which is the ship infiltration quest.
Yeah, that's true.
And then following that is going to be... Let's see, how are they going to do this? Because after that, there aren't going to be any holidays for at least a little while here.
Mm-hmm.
And really the next urgent quest is the final boss.
There really wasn't many urgent quests in episode 6. It was mostly just permanent content that was the main thing.
Yeah, limited quests. So we do know that there is potentially the ultimate caves limited quest coming, and then following that, there's going to be Space Magatsu.
Mm-hmm.
So those are 2 that are coming up. Those would affect Chapter 2 and Chapter 3 respectively. And then following that, yeah, the big question is going to be, what are they going to do for Chapter 5 and 6? So, like, are they going to just instantly go full-on end boss with us at that point? I really don't know, especially now that we know that they're actually moving much quicker on this than I originally thought.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to be done in March, but now it's looking like early, late February, somewhere in there. So I guess we'll have to see. As for what else was new this week here, So we already went over the prize medal, we went over the new AC scratch. There is a campaign for casino boosts and bonuses. There's also... they fixed an issue with an AC scratch ticket collection, Corrupted Heroes, where it couldn't be exchanged in the swap shop. That affected all these cord hair accessories. And then there was an issue where users could not use the Dark Revelry trigger, and you got 2 Tri-Boost plus 100% as compensation. As for the casino boosts and bonuses, let's see. For today, it looks like there is a... Actually, no, it doesn't look like there's anything going on here today. We're already past that, so...
Today was the Rappy slots up, but that's it.
Yep. Tomorrow there's going to be a Little Roulette up, and then Rappy slots again on Monday, Little Roulette next Saturday.
Then.
So that's post-Christmas. And then Sunday, the 27th, that's when you're going to have everything going, basically.
Yep.
And then they're once again doing casino coin pass distributions, which, if you're like me, you've got a stockpile of over 300 at this point.
Yeah, I really should be using them.
And then we have one more thing here, which is the ARKS Holiday Wear, whereby these are the outfits that you need to be wearing as part of Christmas on Ice to be able to get the costume bonus PSE effect. And it looks like it's more female outfits than males here.
Yeah. But it is all of the Christmas outfits that are in that new scratch.
That plus also the
Mission Pass.
Say again?
And also the Mission Pass.
The Mission Pass, and also the outfits for the Phantom and Etoile as well.
Mm.
And then we have an announcement here about the next maintenance, which is going to be happening on the 23rd. So that's probably when they're going to be implementing the new Ultimate Quest at that point, unless they do the limited quests for the Ultimate Caves instead.
Mm-hmm. It's probably going to be the new Ultimate.
Yep, probably. Especially considering where we are in the story.
Yep. Yeah, Christmas is just 6 days away now. Wow.
Pretty much.
Yeah, this maintenance will happen a couple days before Christmas. Yeah, just 2 days before Christmas. Wow.
Yep. Alright, so that takes care of all the site updates from the global side. Let's take a look at the Japanese side real quick here, where we've got the Oracle Christmas Collection.
And it's kind of similar to what we already have here as well. Looks like there's a few outfits that are just in JP.
Yeah, there's only so much that you can do each year that's going to change here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these look like specifically JP stuff, because I didn't see these on the NA side. Or not NA side, global side.
Correct, yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of really at a loss of what to say. I mean, these are basically... Yeah, they're Christmas themed, that's for certain. Oh, actually, I think we saw maybe these.
We did have that.
Yeah.
I did see some of these on the global side.
And we got the rainbow or reindeer mini, which was down here. But I guess they're getting the full-size reindeer here. And then you got glass wings.
Part of the angel wings. But yeah, the Santa hood is part of the AC scratch and not the fun scratch. That's interesting.
Yeah. And to your point, yeah, here are the angel wings.
Mm-hmm.
And looks like they've got Snowball Fight 2 as well, along with Light, Snowplay 2, and Snow Gazing. And then you got some Christmas posters, a Katori Christmas poster.
And then Diamond Dust, which is like a effect that goes around you.
Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much all that we have this week from the Japanese side, aside from, of course, the SAO collab, which is happening right now.
Also, funny thing, if you have one of your titles as one of the titles you get from this SAO collab, you can't log off.
Yep. Yeah,
That's
that is
hilarious.
That's a good touch. Alright, moving on from the Japanese version of PSO2, we do have some updates from Idola. So there is a Divine Christmas Gacha here for Rosalinde Christmas, as well as, where is it? EX Astrea as well.
Also, funny thing, I believe I sent you this screenshot a while ago. I decided, you know what, I'm just going to boot up Idola and just see what I get. First 10, the first 10 pull I do, I get the EX of one of the characters. What's the main character's name again?
Stella?
Stella,
Or,
yeah.
Uli?
I get EX Stella.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good one. That gives her a fire element instead of a water element. But in terms of updates from the team, they banned 3 repetitive hackers back on the 16th, it looks like. And then here are where they were talking about the Rosalinde and Astrea gacha. Astrea apparently was delayed at least a little bit here, but then they were able to push it out. And then they had another ban notice back on the 17th. Or no, 16th. So, yep, just some basic updates from them, and then... Oops, this is not updated.
And then we got Phantasy Star Universe.
Yep, back over on Clementine.
Yep. So the Sub-Zero Outbreak has now a 50% increased EXP from enemies and new Meseta clear payouts. And there are new items that were added to A rank, which is the Vivian, which is Vivian's double saber weapon, the Puyo Puyo launcher, yes, and Ice Warden. So they'll drop from the A rank clear boxes. Drop rates have been increased for the clear boxes, Seed Soma and Seed Flower. Week 2 boosts are now active, so you got a EXP boost, a PA EXP boost, which stacks from the EXP boost with Sub-Zero Outbreak, 3-star Photon Fortune for everyone, and 2 times daily Casino Boil coins. And PSU Disc 19 can be purchased from Maya at the Kugo Hot Springs. And these 5 missions had a much higher Meseta clear payout than intended. They've been fixed, which is the Sinner's Banquet, Castle of Monsters, Sunken Shrine, Beach Bum Beast, and Red Hot Jungle. Enemies, they fixed an issue with Gina Bete C attacking with the wrong element, and Rappy Noel special drop rate has been increased. On items, the Cutting Force S now has correct line shield rank requirement. Various TCSMs have had endurance added as a hidden stat. The only TCSMs available that were affected are R. Noel Mad Dog, Pen and Mad Dog, and Dada Jinji. Greideke's model has been corrected and now properly shoots bullets. Sonichi's stats have been adjusted. Shuzog's Celid no longer has a special ambient effect.
Sealed.
So, sealed. So Shuzog's sealed. Rappy Goog figure properly board now properly takes Goog crown. RCSMs now apply debuffs, or that apply debuffs now have a 100% proc chance. Teru P and Sonichi now have Blowdown. The set bonus with Secret Cross for Paron, Christmas Tree Spear, and Tension Repeater should now properly work. The Twin Verissa C has had its model corrected, and body style ticket price has been reduced to 2 silver at the Casino Voloyo. Photon Arcs. Boa and Diga have received an increase to hitbox size, and fixes for bullet hit flags have been implemented for ranged weapons. And on the system side, SUV weapons should now remove negative status effects and also no longer reset the blast par upon being removed. Ranged bullets should now display to other players instead of always being neutral and level 1. A new command / no blind will limit other players' technique visuals to level 21. So that's so level 31 and level 41 techniques don't blind people. Hence why they have that command labeled as no blind.
Yep.
The command settings are not permanent and will be wiped after log out, so you have to toggle it every time you log in. Fixed an issue where equipping goggles and then using nanoblast would cause the player to use goggles instead each time they attacked. Whoops.
I wonder what that looked like.
Yeah. Fixed the issue where the photon reflector would stay equipped when using an offhand weapon, and applied another fix to clothing exchange where the correct color would not be given. So yeah, pretty good updates overall.
Yep, definitely.
But yeah, you should definitely get on this week to get that EXP boost, because you said you're still at a pretty low level, right?
Yeah, I'm like 34, 35 right now.
Yeah. And
But
I'm
yeah.
definitely taking advantage of that because I want to get myself up to the current cap of level 69. Nice.
Yeah, it's I'm definitely going to be grinding away at it for a good bit at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we'll have to see what else is coming down the pipeline here. Yeah, it's, what can I say? I am really excited for everything that is coming out here, especially for New Genesis. That is, I can't wait to just jump into that version of the game and just start exploring.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do. Just once I'm in the free open field, I'm just going to explore around, look at all the places. It's
Yep.
going to be very fun. I'm super hyped for that.
Yep, I said I wanted to try running to the end of the area and just seeing how far I can get without dying, and
Mhm.
maybe get into a second area if such a thing even exists.
And I'm ready for all the absolute abominations that people are going to be making. Oh boy.
That is going... The Reddit is going to be filled with those.
Oh yeah. And some genuinely good stuff. But the abominations, oh yeah, I'm ready for those. Give them to me.
Yep. Yeah, it's so much more control than before. They already had such a great system to begin with, and now they're just topping it.
It's too much control. We're playing God at this point. It's too much. We need to go back.
The world is going to have more derpy ash to begin with, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. And I'm ready to see the Ahiko faces. They're gonna happen.
Yeah. All right. Any other final thoughts or anything else you want to add here?
I think I'm good. I'm tired. Woke up
Yeah,
pretty early to do this, so
This was a long one, that's for certain.
yeah.
But well worth it to be able to see everything that was coming up here. But yeah, so that brings us to the end of this special episode. On behalf of Xance and myself, thank you for joining us today. Day has dawned. Have a great day, everyone.
Johnny.